Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached.
Oh 07.
La cuestión acerca de si la lucha armada es el único camino para la liberación, lo que puedo responder, no había otro camino. Además, el camino de la lucha armada no es el camino que hayan escogido los revolucionarios, sino es el camino que los opresores le han impuesto a los pueblos. Y los pueblos entonces tienen dos alternativas: o doblegarse o luchar.
Well, well, well. Another day. Another, not dollar. Dollar is stupid. Another set of experiences. How's that? What the hell is going on, chat? What's poppin'? What's going on? I'm gonna play some chlorobattle later today if you guys are down. What do you think? Another day, another directory. I like it. But first I'm gonna scoop some gas. We're gonna talk about the corporation. We're gonna talk about probably politics. I'm sure you know this stream. But it is an absolute pleasure to be here. Hello, how are you? My name is Chlorokin. I live in Pennsylvania, United States of America. And I am a socialist who likes EVE Online. I trust that you will be behaved. and that there are no reactionaries in chat. You know what I'm saying? Had an abysmal weekend. Dude, you should have seen my Friday. It was bad. I was playing Magic. I went 0-3, and I just went off the handle. It was funny as hell, looking back. I actually thought a lot about Magic the Gathering over the weekend and what exactly is going on in my brain. And I think I figured it out. I have a lot of experience with ad nauseum tendrils and Epic Storm based decks. And that deck is largely not, it largely doesn't have to react to the meta that much. And so I came back to Magic and I started playing Epic Storm and I started doing really well. Because the meta doesn't matter and I know the deck. But then I started playing other decks. And I guess I didn't realize that I was only good at that deck. Because I was trying so many other decks and I just couldn't understand how I was so bad at Legacy all of a sudden, despite doing well with Storm. And I think I get it now. I think I have a lot of practice to do if I want to get good at that format again. That's my takeaway. So I'm going to go back to being a noob in Legacy and just enjoy it. Anybody that was curious about last Friday what happened, I think I had a clash of ego in my brain. And those are never pretty, especially among men, but women too. What the hell is going on, friends? Deep depressive spiral that started late Thursday and bottomed out yesterday, but at least the thing that caused it got a closure, so there's that. What, did you kill somebody? I mean, this is ominous. Jesus Christ. Did you fucking neck somebody? Listen, bro, depression sucks. It's deadly. You don't have to go any further than, you know, the stream to find somebody that's experienced with it, and I don't wish it on anybody. I'm glad you got out of it. None of my goddamn business, but, you know, if you're not on meds, they help me. And if you are, well, shit. No YouTube chatters today. It's okay. You know what? You guys are adorable over on Twitch. The YouTube chatters, listen. We moved it over to Chloro Live, so there's not a trickle anymore, which is a good thing. But sometimes the YouTube chat is dead, and that's okay. We're just gonna let YouTube chat take a little break today. How's that sound? A little breather, you know, a little cat nap. You didn't kill anybody yet? All right. All right. Want me to move that? No. I'm teasing. I'm just teasing. It's actually almost better when people don't chat on YouTube. Just don't tell them that. What's up, everybody? It's a pleasure to see you. I was a busy bee over the weekend, and I'm sure you were too. Missed my chat with FG, but we got the rain check thing going on. What the fuck is that? Gamer Duo. Uh-oh. You learning a little Tagalog or what? What are you learning? Is it Tagalog or no? Hey, there's Sephi on YouTube. Is it? I love it. Good shit, good shit. I don't know any words. Ah. But I think it's a cool language. What the hell is going on, everybody? It is a pleasure to see you. Bang Biscuit here. He is a gas giant. What does that mean? It means that he was part of the program of the buyback stuff. You know, one small goal of mine socially in this game would be to find a way to join forces with Bang Biscuit again. Although I have my own thing going on. He's got his friend group. But it would be nice. Not on the radar, but it would be nice. I like my gas giants. What can I say? But I hope you're having fun out there. I saw you take a picture of a wormhole gas the other day. Sephi is here. Sephi, level 5 energy, right? The guy's got enough energy for 12 chatters, and I'm here for it. Oh, speaking of energy, I'm making a coffee. I should probably start to drink it. Hey, what's up, Tiny? I see you over there. I see you. You can't hide. You can't hide. I have enough to handle 25 flippin' chatters? Yeah, you do, Sephi. Chef Goody, how are you, friend? What's going on? You know what's funny is people have to buy their own subs now on my channel. Isn't that hilarious? I'm not calling you out. I'm just saying it just made me realize when Johnny said it. You guys were getting way too used to FG. You guys were suckling on that teat a little too hard. Now everybody's got to baby bird's got to fly on its own. I'm teasing. I fucking love you guys. Chef Goody, what's going on? I'll dribble today. Don't worry, I got you. We'll play some chlorobattle too. I know you guys have been fiending for it. Seffi says, what are we doing? Even chlorobattle, my guy. Emmy, this is embarrassing. I thought it was sunny, so I wasn't going to speculatively punch into the stream chair. It's okay. I did that last week. I was like, hey guys, it's Tuesday, right? And it's like, it's clearly Wednesday or something. FG, what's up, friend? Good to see you. He said, thanks for being a decent human earlier. And I was like, well, you know, one day I'll be a decent human. Not yet. Not there yet. I got a lot of learning to do still. I pretty much am in my 30s, and like I feel like I have just started to like see the world around me. So a lot of you people probably had this experience when you were, I don't know, 6 or 7. Johnny, back to advertisements, feels bad. If it's any consolation, I would turn them off if they let me, but I can't turn off pre-rolls. It's banned. Back to lurking now. Keep me entertained. I'll do my best. Miss the Gravy is here. What's up, Slime? How you doing? Harvey says Wagwan. Oh, I missed him earlier. Did I? Oh yeah, I missed Harvey. Damn, he has a depressing weekend, and I also don't greet him. Poor guy. Hey Harvey, good to see you, friend. Glad you're coming out of it. I'm rooting for all my chatters, quite frankly, even the chuds and reactionaries. I am. But life is hard. If you've had it easy, shit. I appreciate that. But not everybody here has it easy, let me just say that. FG, 9 months of subscription, that's crazy, bro. We got a stream kid now. I told FG, thanks for being a normal chatter now, like subbing like normal, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. It's nice to see you kind of settle in. Thank you. Appreciate you. Cheeseburger diet. Probably not that healthy. Seffi's asking about what browser I recommend. He's using Zen now. Zen's cool. I feel like, isn't Zen the one that tries to look a little bit like Vivaldi? That is warm. Good to see y'all. Emmy, hope you're having a good day. Seffi, thanks for joining me. Hayes is here. What's up? What's up, Slime? Macro Gecko says, who the hell is Gecko? That's a good question. It's a really good question and a very suspicious username. P9's here. Hey, friend. Welcome, by the way. You're subbed before you've even chatted for the first time. Must have been a gifted sub, right? P9, hey, buddy. Our industry's hooked up. Check this out. Right? And we just listed stuff yesterday and it's already over 4 bills. So, you know what that means. You probably saw it on Discord. I'm going to be hitting you up and seeing how I can help you turn it into something cool, right? So stay tuned, my friend. We're going to be talking a lot about the corporation today. I don't know if I'll get on gas or not. You know, I've kind of come to terms with the fact that the first hour or two of my stream is just chatting about random shit anyway, so we'll see if I can get on some gas, though. Anna Gamak, what's up?
Autopilot disabled.
Prola Tizzy,
Waypoint reached.
my fellow working class amigo. How are you?
2D battles.
Hell yeah, those 2D battles. Yeah, buddy, we'll play them. That's crazy. I still can't get over that. You know, like a capitalist could have like taken that game and like made money on it. I'm just not built for it. I just have too much fun. I think it's too cool. Big Haas is in the house. What's up, friend? You got called off work today? Oh yeah? You got something going on? Or you're just bored? You just like feel like having off? You know, I tell everybody this all the time, but my girlfriend, she doesn't like take days off from work. She takes off like an hour or two off every morning because she's got that type of job that lets her. So imagine, let's just say you work like a 9 to 5. She pretty much just works like like a 10 or 11 to 5, essentially. Not always, but a lot of the time. It's pretty funny. It's funny that they let her do it. Johnny is talking about the new Colombian president. Yeah, so we'll put a pin in that. Crops, good to see you eating that breakfast. Hell yeah. Big D's in the house. Says weekly rewards. What the fuck? What is a weekly reward? What is that? What are you talking about? Huh? Weekly what? Weekly who? Huh? Uh-oh, I gotta read patch notes, don't I? Where's the patch notes button? There it is. I guess I don't know what the fuck Dwayne's talking about. Oh, weekly. Oh, Twitch. Oh, okay. Fuck Twitch. We don't give a shit about Twitch. Twitch can S my day. You know what I'm saying? Not to be weird, but not you chatters. Well, I mean, no, not you chatters, but the website and the company. What's up, Reki? Reki Suave. How are you? Myth is here. Says I'm Steffi says I'm broke. Any Uruguay fans on? Uruguay. No, Uruguay. Myth says went to Seattle this weekend. Casually found the best crab of our lives. Yeah. Huh. I heard Seattle's dope. Salamat po. Walang anaman. I don't know any Tagalog. I don't know any. I can't even think of a single word unless you guys tell me. Oh. I don't know any. Filipino people are awesome, though. That's all I know. Even though they are highly conquered by the United States. I hope one day that changes. Long story short, I've had a massive crush on a person for 8 months, and by complete chance, they messaged me on Reddit anonymous, and we started talking, hit it off great, and then yesterday they told me now they don't want to talk anymore. Ah, yeah. Woo! Yeah, no doubt. It's like I don't know what the analogy is. I'm not even gonna try, but yeah. I mean, you know, anytime we have feelings for somebody, or we think we're hopeful for something and like it just doesn't work out, it's like, depending on how much empathy you have, it's either like soul crushing or like pretty bad, you know? Even like psychopaths don't like that shit when it be happening. I know they don't feel like us, but when you're a highly empathetic person, I'm not saying that's a good thing. It could be a bad. Here's an example of it being a bad thing. Yeah. Like a psychopath would just be like, ah, fuck it. I don't give a shit. Who gives, you know? But like you care about everything way too much, and that's the problem. That's why you're suffering. What's up, Boom Shroom? Who's FG? This kid right here. The unk. I'm trying Zolo Coffee Roasters, Boco de Lupo, dried fig, chocolate bold notes. Interesting. This is what I'm currently sipping on. It's La Colombe Corsica. They do it in Philly, so it's pretty close to me. And it has notes of baker's chocolate, red wine, and spices. And I also got this shit, which is hazelnut and sweet grain, which I haven't tried yet. I don't really like hazelnut that much, but notes are cool. Notes is not like a full flavor, you know what I'm saying? RuPaul says, hello, gamer. Hello, friend. Damn, I gotta catch up. I'm hella far behind. I used to do this thing where I would open up 2 Chatterinos, one live and one back. I should start doing that again. Hey, what's up, Retro? Everybody's changing their usernames. What's up, campers? What's up, Mr. Evil? Cashmere, how are you? I love the word cashmere. The antenna. Yeah, we got the antenna. Yeah, Safi's been bagging. Chatting to be entered into the band giveaway when that happens. Oh, you already know. You already know. You already know what it is. Brian, good to see you. Daphne, what's up, dude? Thank you for the sub. We'll play some chlorobattle later, I promise. That's a promise. Good to see you. Thank you. Club Action, what's up? Kranitz here. I know, right? We're both kind of young and free. We're in our 30s, no kids, right? You know, she's nomadic. I have my own little place. So, you know, vacations aren't, she has a remote job. She can go on a vacation and do her job. So like, it's kind of dreamy for her. Oh yeah. I don't even bother. Sand deck. What's up? Caesar is a sign up sheet for the S&D business. Salamat, thank you. There you go. Rejection is hard no matter who you are. I mean, for fuck's sake. It is hard, but what I'm trying to get at is like we normally view empathy as like this great trait that we want in everybody as like leftists and shit, you know? Like we want people to care. But there's actually a downside. And there's a if you're a psychopath, technically, like if you don't feel empathy, like technically breakups are chill. But if you're like very empathetic and spend a lot of time thinking about others and worrying about that, like, or anxious, like, you know, a breakup could be physically damaging. Glow dropping bills in his coffee. It doesn't look like cheap coffee. Well, it's certainly not cheap. I don't know what expensive coffee is though. What is expensive coffee? I want to say this is like probably $12 for this, and I feel like this one of these lasts a long time. I mean, the way I like be doing energy drinks, like this is like a penny. You know what I'm saying? But maybe it is. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm bougie as hell. I don't even know. Yeah, the hazelnut, like a strong hazelnut, I can't fuck with that at all. Like a hazelnut creamer, but Dwayne knows all the old memes. You know, there's gonna be a time when I'm still streaming like 10 years later where Dwayne's like ancient lore would like it's like it's gonna be incoherent, but true. Tanya, good to see you. There's downside to being live, you might die. That's true. You got me there. Paul's talking about empathy and how it requires the ability to regulate your own emotions. Sure. Yeah. So you're saying that, you know, if it goes too far, it's not even empathy anymore. Is that your point? Fair enough. I don't really know the psychology at all. Yeah, I'll defer. 12 a pound isn't bad. I think. It's not even a full pound. It's 12 ounces. How much is that coffee that's harvested, the civet stuff? A lot. Yeah, everybody knows. Everybody knows the most expensive coffee comes from an animal's anus. Harvey says, I keep thinking my life would be so much easier if they never messaged me. Well, it would be. It's not like you're just like, oh, maybe. And it's like, no, that's just true. I mean, I don't know. You don't need advice, G, so I'm not going to give you any. I'm just going to tell you this, you know? Like, you have to obviously find some new way to cope with this and keep putting yourself out there and keep taking L's, and this is just the cycle of life, and it sucks. And you're allowed to vent here anytime you want, so take as long as you want to get over it. I drink Folgers decaf that comes in a big shitty tub as close as I get to ripping cigs, yeah. That's awesome. I mean, I've always done drip coffee my whole life. I've only done this recently because my chat bullied me. Chef Goody, do not redeeming. Teddy Maki Chutia. Mardar Chod. Chod. Bane Chod. It's only expensive if someone's willing to pay the price for it. True. In 10 years, I'll just send you a rolled web via contract, let you connect the dots yourself, and then I'll floss it. Somehow. Because of acidity, yeah, coffee is ridiculously acidic, right? Are you doing pour over? No, I'm doing, I've had this now for like a long time. I bought one originally, and I broke it somehow. Like this broke. And then there was like a chunk missing. I kept using it with the chunk missing of the glass, and then I finally bought the race car red one. This one brews faster because it's red. And then I always just use like the biggest, coarsest setting on the thing. See? 6 or 5. cleaning out the mash after every batch. So I actually just do 2 batches in a row without even taking out the old grounds. It makes the second cup not as good, but I don't even know better. I mean, the first cup is great, but I do it all the time. You said, you know, man, it's literally no different at all than like drip coffee. You're just putting fresh grounds in it. You're taking the oils out, and then there's a little bit of dead stuff in there that, yeah, makes it more bitter. It's not good, but like for somebody that's not a coffee head, you could do it like 3 or 4 small things in a row, and it would make very little difference. What's up, CZ? What's going on, Slime? I tend to do cold brew. Yeah, I heard that's awesome. I've heard that's awesome. I'm probably moving my PC to a ventilated room away from my server. That seems like an intelligent play. Yeah, heat management has been a problem in this room too, even though I just have a stream set up. It's better than drip coffee. French press shouldn't be. No, Harvey, what I'm talking about is somebody said they have to clean it out every time, and I'm telling them that like all the time I'll put in a thing of grounds, make a cup, drink it, and then put another thing of grounds right on top of the old grounds, and then just brew it, and it's literally just a bit more bitter, and totally it's just as good to me. It's a little bit more bitter, but I kind of like that. I'm trying to explain to somebody that if you're not a coffee head, the French press isn't even that bad because you can do it in less, you know. I don't know why I'm rambling. It makes no sense why I'm rambling. I'm just trying to explain why I do it because it's barely a difference to me. But again, a coffee head would never think about doing that because why would you go through all the effort? AeroPress is good if you want to avoid the sediment of French press. Yeah, I don't get any sediment. And this is something I never... Well, I guess I do, actually. Just like a tiny, tiny little patch of silt. My girlfriend has an AeroPress, so I've used it. And it's actually awesome. It just produces like this much coffee, though, you know? But yeah, sorry, I was a little unclear as to what I was rambling about. But I was talking about putting grounds in, brewing it, drinking it, and then putting more grounds in instead of emptying it out. And I think it makes almost no difference. But then again, I don't know what I'm doing. I even put a creamer in it, so it's like I can't even tell. Grellum, good to see you. Civet coffee is one of the most expensive coffees. $100, $600 per pound. The quality of the poo. French press was my preferred method in my coffee days. I also like to pour through with a fake little plastic mug with a coffee filter. Yeah. There's also another reason why the French press is good. Is because it limits the amount of actual coffee you can make. It makes a lot more work for every ounce of coffee you drink. You simply it's just not there. Even if you try to put more water in it, it's gonna be weak. You have to then grind more and, you know, all this stuff. Northwind Tweak. Hey, what's up? What legacy deck do you play in Magic Northwind? The small one's only 4 ounces. Yeah, me and Gray were talking about it. Which is a powerful 4 ounces. I think an AeroPress produces something that's between espresso and coffee, but I don't even know. I really don't know. Grellum says mental. Yeah, I know. I'm a heathen. Harrier. Yeah, the thing is, like, I'm pretty much just LARPing with this, honestly. The main reason I like this is because it limits the amount of coffee I drink. Not because it's better. So the idea of me putting grounds on grounds or like using creamer, it shouldn't be surprising. He's the tightest commander deck in Magic. I want to try the new Star Trek stuff when it comes out. Star Trek stuff? Wait, what? What do you mean? Star Trek? Aren't we doing Marvel? Coffee head LARPing? I mean, I'm big into the hipster aesthetic, I guess, you know? The laptop with the Debian, the French press. The Enterprise crew is coming to I've never watched Star Trek, despite being a commie. I've never watched it. I guess Magic is just like, she is in the red light district, let's put it that way. And she is working her craft. That is what Magic is doing now. Shout out to my sex workers, but Magic is getting the most right now. Magic is getting it from all angles. Mocha fucking good as well. Hold on 1 second. And you guys, let me ask you something. All angles. Never watched Star Wars? I've seen the first 3, the original 3, and then I've seen episode 1. That's, I think, all I've ever seen. I've also watched some Mandalorian because my Noah likes to watch it. I've seen some of him. I like the Mandalorian was cool. It wasn't Star Wars to me. It was just some random show. You know what I mean? Not really big on sci-fi or spaceship stuff, and I haven't watched Andor. No, I don't even know what it is, man. I'm gonna be real. I know it's dangerous to say on stream you don't know what something is, but I do it all the time. You'd love Star Wars Andors, would I? Huh. What is it? Everybody says I'd like it. Well, okay, let me ask you, why would I like it? It's about fascism. Ah, so politics. It would tickle my fancy politically. People tell me that shit about The Boys. I'm like, no, dude, not at all. It's about killing the fascists. Ah, I see. Interesting. This does interest me. The topic, not killing things. I would never kill something. I'm on Twitch. Movies I like to listen to Tom Hanks and Tim Allen. Are you? I don't want to play with you anymore. In the movies, it's a bit liberal, but it's about revolution. Yeah, it's a bit liberal. Well, hold on. If it's a bit liberal, but they're fighting fascists, is this like a broken clock thing? And there's a solid show that happens to occur in the Star Wars universe. That's what I felt about The Mandalorian. It looked like the same thing. Huh. Tim Allen's a snitch. Pass it on. Yeah, wasn't he wrapped in some federal coke trafficking shit? Ginger says a lot of that shit is too close to home. Same reason I can't watch The Bear, The Ranch. Yeah. Boys became a hard watch because it got so close to reality politically. I mean, pretty much all of the Western, like, leftist adjacent, like, or like protagonists that are leftists, like anti-capitalist, like almost all of these shows are still like libbed up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to complain, but I am complaining. So I guess I am trying to complain. You know, like they're not going to be able to get the popularity and funding in the West if like they actually push the right messages. But you know, some slip through. They're saying Andor might. I don't know. Traffic drugs and gave up his buds. So I got a thing, Harvey. And I'm going to background this. All right. So I've had the opportunity to snitch in 2 different cases, some small stuff when I was a teen, to get stuff off, and I didn't do it. Right. So I've been battle tested. Right. I've taken the lumps and got serious issues because of that. And so what I want to tell you is that what I've learned in life is that every single person, including me, is a snitch. Everybody. Even though I didn't, I still am. It's a traffic moment. It's realizing that when the leverage is strong enough, everybody snitches. So what I'd like to look at is, instead of when people do the snitching, look at what was on the line for them. And like, just ask yourself objectively, would you have done it? Would Tim Allen, was everything on the line for him? Probably not. You understand? He's probably just a fuck. But I always like to look a little bit past the idea of somebody rolled, because I think everybody rolls when the leverage is high enough. It just so happened when I was a kid, the leverage wasn't high enough. I think that's the truth. I wanted to be that way, and I knew it was going to be worse, and I didn't do it because I don't think I was facing like a life in jail situation. And so I don't know, maybe I'm just rambling. Maybe this is off mark, but fuck Tim Allen. I guarantee you, dude didn't have like, 80 years off of the thing lined up. I guarantee you that wasn't what it was. He probably just wanted to not have any responsibility, but I always like to talk about that when people bring it up. I watched your Why Do You Draw the Line video here. Really interesting, by the way. That's awesome. I'm glad I haven't taken those videos down. Yeah, that was a really controversial video. I got schooled by my chat really hard. Dwayne schooled me a couple times on that. Haiwan schooled me. Some other people schooled. I think Pagel schooled me, which is ironic because, or interesting because Dwayne. Tim Allen's a libertarian. Classic. It's my boy. If anybody's in the chat and say hi to you, hello. My name is Chlorokin. I'm going to be hanging out today. I think I'll look for some gas and see if we can steal some. And then we'll play some chlorobattle. On Friday, I had a really bad stream. I was like mauling. It happens. Sorry if it was unpleasant. I try not to do that. We'll move past it. Or the Expanse. I gotta, awesome. Crops, copy pasting, essay allegations about the Expanse show or film. Pretty, dude, if there's like listen, you have a peanut. Yeah, you like that or no? Hold on. It honestly looks more like a turd than a penis. I'm gonna be real, you know? Like, even someone with the most melanin possible, their dicks don't look like that. That looks like a turd to me. Dreddington, good to see you. You don't have to censor penis. It's okay. I'll let it slide. Well, not the penis, but I'll let the word slide. Why? Why? All right, so I guess I gotta watch Andor is the point. All right. Is this a series? I can watch it on stream, right? No, I'm just kidding. I'll get instantly fucking gulagged. I'm crying, right? I'm happy we have a couple black chatters, I swear to God. And I'm just saying that because I get to make funnier jokes. Dwayne still lives? Yeah, Dwayne is still here. Dwayne, I can't get rid of him no matter what I do. No matter, I've tried everything. I moderate him. I take away his mod powers. I rig contests so he doesn't win. I get him focus fired in ESSs. I give him a month of appreciation, then immediately disrespect him. I mean, pretty much everything one could do to a man, I've done to Dwayne. Doing a lot of phrasing moments today. I'm not even trying. They're just happening. I'll just get it out of the way. Where is it? Anyway. But he's still here. Mans is still here. I don't know why. No, I was talking about the where we draw the line video. Dwayne schooled me on that because I was talking about input broadcasting and about how I don't think it'll matter that much because most people are not even going to scale that hard anyway. And they explicitly broke me down and said, no, dude, you are just wrong on this. Input broadcasting is easier to do than you think. It'll be more widespread than you think, and it'll make a big difference. And I was like, it took me a long time. It took me multiple days. You know? I was like, all right. I guess they win. In hindsight, now I know I was just wrong. It says, thanks for your superior sleeper cache guide. Help me clear my first one of the day. Good job. I love it when people try caches. They're so complicated and tricky. And it's really hard to do it because the wiki is so hard to like read all the text. It's not even their fault. And nth dimensional, his guides are good, but like doing the step-by-step is hard for some people. I'm glad the overview helped you. So hope you're having a good day, brother. This is why they killed off the character in the TV show? Ah, interesting. So you're spoiling The Expanse? All right, fair enough. I did buy the book like a year ago. FC's gonna... No. So somebody brought up a video I made a long time ago about why do we draw the line there? And part of the line drawing is... Here, I'll show you real quick the thumbnail. So the thumbnail here says... wow, that is not what I wanted to do. Jesus Christ. It says, why do we draw the line there? So we allow single boxing, we allow alt accounts, we allow multi-boxing, we allow software to switch around, right? But we don't allow cloaky alphas, obviously, because of Intel networks. We don't allow input broadcasting because it's too powerful. We don't allow Intel programs because it's automated and it's just boils a lot of the mechanics into nothing, it renders them into nothing. And full automation, obviously, nobody's playing the game anymore. But the question is, why do we allow multi-boxing? Why do we not allow input broadcasting? And the point of the video was essentially like, look, it's obvious that the game has morphed into this way because of the financial incentives involved with people being able to do this. It's no surprise. Intel programs like... So an Intel program in this case would be something that crosses the line. I haven't even been in nullsec in so long. I don't even know what we're using anymore. But I'm talking about something that crosses the line, basically. Whatever that may be. Yeah, I have the book. I've been saying I had the book down for a year. Still haven't read it. Been boxing since 11. DBGB, yeah, local scanner. Yeah, basically things that, you know, clearly cross the line and form together into a network. Like, so, there's tons of Intel tools that are totally allowed because they either involve manual reporting or something else. But the idea of having like OCR, I think, is crossing the line, right? I don't think OCR is allowed in Eve, is it? I'm not saying you can detect it. I'm just asking. If OCR is allowed, then I'm insane. But yeah, so basically Intel network with OCR would be kind of my accusation there. It's an old video, it's a rambling video, it's not like that well thought out, but I got schooled there because people explained to me explicitly why input broadcasting is not allowed. And I was arguing with them a lot. And it's a great look back in history. I don't know if I could, you know, the VOD's probably long gone, but it's a great look back in history where I was arguing something for a while that was wrong. And I had to learn a painful lesson. You break the seal and it's over. Yeah, I think 3 characters is the perfect multi-box sweet spot. 2 is ideal for most people. 3, if you really like multi-boxing, 3 is perfect. Anything past that, you know, you start to kind of wonder what happens when you know, catch the ambulance. You're like, what am I doing this for? Well, I can't imagine playing the game on one box now. Well, you know, I talk about this a lot, but I think, and you've heard me say this, but I think you do play one box, don't you? Right? It's just not, not all the time. Just maybe 20% of the time instead of 100. 510 sweet spot is very popular with the riders. 510 is too high to be saying very popular. But if you change it to sought after, I'm with you. So sorry, semantics. I just don't believe that 510 is normal. That is very high. And we're talking about, you know, minority of people. But I think you just, you know, I'm picking the words apart for no reason. I'm on 20 fighting a solo and a fleet. Yeah, Crops has 20 dudes. And he basically, I don't know what he uses them for. He says he uses them to fight, which is kind of fun. I think that's a good one. If you use them to fight, then it's pretty fantastic. Think of someone like Monkey, One Crazy Monkey. He has like, you know, 30 counts or whatever. He uses them to gas and he uses them to goof around with and fight and rat, I think. So when you gigabox, you can't just do one thing. You have all this liability every month. You really want to at least make that income back unless you just have a really bougie job and don't mind spending $500 or whatever on you. 700 mega hounds, having multi-box in years, yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. You're a market guy, right? Yeah. So you're just like hopping on marketing. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Single boxing is a fantastic experience. It just so happens that multi-boxing is extremely unique and very cool and very effective and powerful. So it's like, you know, why people do it should be no question. There's really nothing like Eve multi-boxing. I can't think of another game like it. You can multi-box in other games, but not like Eve. Eve is like turn-based game almost. You can, you know, go between the ticks, right? At a proc 1v1. 20 proc 1v1s. Okay, that's hilarious. I like how I know you now, and now I know you're not just trying to brag. It's cool. It takes a little time before you start like busting out the multi-box. You got to get to know the people, you know. Now they know you're like a chill guy. 3 is perfect, easy to make. Yeah, I think 3 is like a really good amount of accounts. You can really do a lot of things with 3 accounts. 2 is like, going from 1 to 2 is the most important thing you can do in terms of power, I guess, per keyboard, I guess. But, you know, 2 to 3 feels really cool too. But single boxing is awesome in its own way. There's so many parts of Eve you can single box if you just shut off the multi-boxing aspect that are still perfectly cool. I talk about it a lot. I spend a lot of time on one character at a time. Love single boxing, I love multi-boxing. I think I just love the game. There you go. Atta girl. It's like playing an RTS. Yep. Yep. And so what's funny is in Wormhole, yeah, I play with 5 accounts in Wormholes, but it's mostly just for the gas, honestly. I literally am not even using my combat. I have a lot of characters not in use right now. Wow, what a great way to... I want to yes and this. But I think I'll just let it sit there because you did a good job. I just feel like yes, and the fact that multi-boxing is unique. But anyway, I digress. I guess that's implied. The 1 hertz refresh rate, yeah. Well, it's a server tick or whatever, yeah. What if our monitors were 1 hertz? What if all of our monitors were 1 hertz? I think single boxing focus activities like hacking need a buff. Yeah, well, they just nerfed hacking, right? And I'm still salty about it. I'm going to be salty about it for years until they buff it again. Like, again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, they introduced detected sites for nullsec, and they gave it the same loot as all the other hacking sites. So they get unlimited hacking sites they can do with total impunity locally, and unlimited. Which takes the value of salvage and nukes it. Which means that the new bros that go around exploring, they make pennies now. It's really pathetic and sad. What's up, Death Wookie? What's going on? I'm just drinking coffee and running my fat mouth. What's going on with you? How are you? How was your weekend? Rigs got cheaper? Well, sure. And I'm looking at this from the perspective of an explorer. But what really, like, you look back and you say, what went wrong? You can't make this unlimited loot source the same as one that is, like, such an integral part of the new player experience, which is hacking a Sancha can and getting 100 mil. It's just, you know? Solo hole control. Sheesh. It's not even like I don't think you could do it. It just sounds boring as fuck. That's why I'm gonna leave that shit up to Hard Knocks. I'm just gonna keep being an idiot. Yeah, basically. Yeah, I don't even like finding shit in JSpace anymore to hack. I just do it to click for fun. Finished doing the same thing in my stream, coffee and running my mouth. Let's go. All right. What are you doing, Eve? What are you doing, Eve? I'm curious. I didn't even know you stream. I guess I did know that, but I forgot. I forget everything instantly. You know what I put a lot of effort into in my chat is actually remembering things about the chatters, like, personalities. But I don't seem to commit, like, their gameplay that much to my memory. It's interesting. Brotherhood of Nod has followed the stream. More incursions, yeah. We need mythic raids. We need LFR. Yeah, they've been... Hard Knocks does plenty, yeah. Hard Knocks is big. I believe you have a giant phallus on top of your head. Bro, if you can find me a cock that looks like that, I will give you $40. If you find an African-American, small-statured man, his dick ain't gonna look like that. I promise you. Ain't no way. This, my friend, is a turd. Okay? Zaylin. This is a turd. This right here is like a dog turd from like a mid-sized dog, ribbed for. I'm sorry. Yeah, the goofy hair. It brings me pleasure. You know, I guess I shouldn't have said that. It brings me joy. Well, it amuses me. No, there's nothing I can say here. I can't get out of this. I bet you remember what I do in Eve. I do. Yes, I do. You're right. You're a wormhole finder. This certainly brings pleasure. Fucking hell, bro. This is why we can't have nice things. Jesus Christ. Varger, slug. Hard Knock be out here keeping low class nice and empty. Ooh, shots fired. Yo, any Hard Knocks in chat? You said No Man's Sky? What happened? Wait, you think this is No Man's Sky? What's up, dude? How are you? Ludo? Wait, did he think the Citadel with the freighter in is No Man's Sky? That's awesome. CCP is like, yes. Yes. The art department's like, score. Been in Wormholes more releasing because of your series. If you see me, don't shoot me too often. My PvP characters are locked in New Eden right now. I'm not even using them. You don't got to worry about me for a little bit. No, I have no idea. I saw the Phoenix and stuff. Pretty funny. People keep saying this looks like a dick. Just I'm so concerned for those people. Question for you: what's the highest rate is per hour? No selling, no items, nothing. Just do something or kill in high sec or low sec than anywhere. No selling, no items, nothing. Just do something. So you're saying selling labor, like doing labor, right? Not doing market services, which is labor, but I'm just gonna leave it out. I mean, look, dude, this is not the easiest question in the world. I want to say low sec. Are burner missions up there? Well, it has to be per account, not per. Oh, you're saying ISK, as in you don't have to sell anything? Oh. Oh. I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. He's talking about like raw bounties. Looks like bounties. Encouraging multi-boxing seems great. It's because you can do it all on your own or no? If you can do it all on your own, that sounds incredible. Security techs. It could be incursions in high. I mean, high sec has got to be incursions, right? Am I bugging? They pay ISK. In low sec, I have no idea. Maybe carrier ratting, or don't they do level 5 missions with carriers or something back in the day? Maybe. I have no idea. I guess it's really strange to me to not want better income if it's based on items. Like, why would you not? Like, why are you so concerned about ISK instead of ISK equivalent stuff? Maybe is what I'm curious about. Yeah, but they said low and high. That's why I was like, go on a pot. Oh yeah, there's that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I forgot about that. I don't know how much it makes, but that's cool. Want to roam around, not have to worry about items. I see. Well, I mean, Crops is like simple. Just learn Russian and join a group. Idiot, like. Rashonia, Brivieta. If you want raw money incursions, yeah, I think so. Yeah, it makes sense. It's very interesting though. If it's pure bounties. Oh, do incursions not pay money? Homeless? Just buy a house, idiot. Are you hungry? Just eat something. I see. I'm sorry. Got it. I think, you know, the guy's biggest problem is that he doesn't want to carry the stuff around. But, you know, LP gets around that, you know. Also, you know, it's trivial to just, you know, if you're doing high sec exploration, you get a good drop, just go drop it off real quick and come back. But he can play however he wants, of course. All right, let's see what's in this wormhole real quick before I get accused of not playing Eve. Yeah. Wow, that is holy fuck. That is a lot of signatures, Chad. All right. Well, we'll be scanning for a while. We will be scanning for a minute. If you sell the LP for 1,300 each, sure. Well, you gotta understand, Emmy watched a Bumbeldo video about LP, and since she already liked LP before that, she's now a motherfucking expert. So, Harvey, you gotta understand, you're talking to a bona fide expert on this. So you need to check yourself. Is what you need to do. That's what you need to do. Bombello cracks. Yeah, Bombello's sick, dude. Everybody loves him. I've seen his art. His stream titles crack me up. They're like, you know. It's like, I felt a little sad today. Guess I'll eat a dread. Yeah, I think he's someone to watch. Literally. I think you're gonna have a nice selection of people to watch in the next couple years. For sure. The market's changed, yeah. Awesome. CBA Dread on that bait Dread did not go well to their detriment. Made a lot of money building Concord cap mods a year ago, so but they dropped to half since. Yeah, it's funny how that works. What is this? This better not be a penis. Who wins? 1 trillion lions or the sun? The lions would win if they attacked at night. Okay, fair. 1 trillion lions. By the way, I want to get this off my chest real quick before we do skin. This is important. All right. So you guys like cats, right? Okay, great. So let's think about some cats. Let's think about cats that can roar, not the normal cats. No cheetahs, no house cats, none of that. Let's talk about roaring cats. So here's a roaring cat. What's another roaring cat? How about this one? And then what's another one? Let's do Jaguar. And then we can do what? Leopard. Jaguar, panther. Aren't jaguar and panther the same thing? Bobcats, lynx, leopards. And what about snow leopard? These are some of the biggest ones. Oh yeah, mountain lion. Yeah, mountain lion. Puma. We'll put just what we call them and where I'm from. All right, so you got all these cats, and it's like, yeah, we got tiger. So here's the thing, and here's what I want to talk about today, real quick, before we get into this. So you have all these cats, right? And like I was thinking about this, looking at this in my head, and I was like, okay, well, you know, here is your pack animal, right? These guys succeed by hunting in packs. Leopards, these are like climbers, right? They climb. They can climb trees and kill monkeys. Jaguars, they have this bite force, so they can bite through like armored things like turtles. So it's like a bite. It's like a strong bite. They actually kill things by biting their fucking heads. Snow leopard is about camouflage, right? So snow camo. Mountain lion, I really don't know what to think about this, but it seems I really just kind of view this as like a generalist. So my question is, what the fuck is a tiger? Cheeto? No, Cheeto, they can't roar. They don't roar, so they're not on the list. Tiger's also camo. It's camo, so it's the reeds and stuff. Jungle. And tiger. I mean, the tiger's the biggest too. I mean, I'm tempted to just say size, but I think lions can get bigger. I'm a chloro kidding. Solo brawler, solo. So is this just solo? King solo, king pack. I don't even know what to call a mountain lion though. I don't know. The generalist doesn't seem right. Okay, so solo, solitary. Okay. What about mountain lion? I don't know about generalists. What are they good for? I mean, these ones live, you know, in my continent. What the fuck's a mountain lion do? Are they like roamers? Mountain lion. I mean, they're all fucking ambush predators. Let's be real. All of them are. Every last one of these is ambush. Even the lions. I don't know what the fuck could go to mountain lions for. You know? All right, I'm going to put yelling. That's what they do. They yell. Yeah, all of these ambush and chase. It's a scale, right? Like, some of them are strictly ambushing and they want to grab the thing immediately. Some of them will chase much further. Lions definitely chase. You're right, 100%. The high ground. Yell from the high ground. From... You guys ever hear a mountain lion yell before? What's up, Johnny? I'm just talking about cats real quick. I just couldn't figure out what a tiger was, and I can't really figure out what a mountain lion is. What's up, Deca? Mountain lions are for messing up hikers. No, cheetah don't roar. Cheetahs are purring cats. They can't roar, so they're not on the list. But yeah, if you put the cheetah on here, it'd be running, obviously. I was thinking the big guys, the scary ones that'll kill you. Yeah, I want to watch this video real quick. So we like some old school phylogeny. The jaguar is a cat. Yeah, before DNA, this was taxonomy. This is how they did it. I'm not even joking. You guys ever see this video? It's only on the right ear.
You.
He's telling the mountain lion, "Fuck you." Dude, show me the cat. Show me the cat.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Look at this. Look at this cat.
Get the away.
All the men in the chat are like, yeah, I could take that thing easily. Dude, you couldn't even take a house cat. I believe that a house cat could kill most of the men in my chat. That's I believe that. This thing would kill your whole family.
Holy Go. No.
Start throwing rocks at it.
Go away. Please go away. Holy.
I like how it's censored.
Go away.
It's in Utah, so they have to censor the profanity legally. Alright, let's skip ahead. It's still following him.
You're a scary kitty cat. Holy. No, go away. Go away. No. Holy.
Propspot says this happened to me in the West Coast. A cougar kept following me. Eventually I had to give a fake phone number and slip away on.
I see what you did there.
No! You, dude. Holy.
This guy's like having a real conversation. He's like, dude, you're being real unreasonable right now. You need to stop.
Come on, dude. Yeah, get the away.
This is like me when I was dealing with that gangster. I'm like, yeah, you scared now, boy. That's exactly like me.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
Woo! Alright, yeah, don't fuck with them. What did he do? The mountain lion followed him for like 5 minutes down a trail. You can only imagine that it was probably a mama mountain lion with kids nearby. That's my guess. Yeah, it just turned away, yeah. I mean, it wasn't trying to kill him. If it was killing him, it would have killed him forever ago. It wanted him to leave. So yeah, these guys yell. Has anybody not heard a mountain lion yell before? I should probably play that too. If you haven't heard it before, you need to hear it. I don't know if this is the right video, but let's find out. Look how stupid he is. What are you doing? It's not the best. That's really not the best one. That's a pretty quiet one. You can hear it from like miles away. Let me try one more. Hold on. Let's see if I can get one more. It's gonna be loud. Scream, fool. It's gonna be at the very end of a 3-minute video, watch. Terrible video. Useless. People that title YouTube videos should be questioned psychologically. They're literally house cats. Yeah, all cats be doing that shit. Hold on. Oh, by the way, Emmy's been asking for cat videos for like 6 months now. We're finally here. And this is still, again, a quiet one. They don't yell, they screech. And honestly, it's like, it can be way louder and scarier than that. I couldn't find one though, but it's like, fuck, dude. So yeah, they're just yellers. We'll just say they yell. They're very scary. Is there any big cats we miss? I know bobcats, I think, they can yell, I think. I don't think they count though, they're too small. Sounds like my baby mama Friday night. She's looking for her fix. African lions are way better, sound way cooler. Oh yeah, dude. So the mountain lions don't roar like the other ones here, like these ones. Their roar is much high pitch. It's like shrill. Whereas these are much guttural, yeah? Panthers are jaguars. I think it's the same thing, unless I'm mistaken, yeah? Aren't they the same thing? Am I tripping? Oh, you got one, Crops? All right, thank you. Panther. No, panthers are not mountain lions. That's not right. Panther refers to jags and leopards. So these are panthers. This is not a panther, though. We call these pumas, mountain lions, right? Cheetah doesn't roar, so it's not on the list. They can only meow. So these are actually panthers. All right, so let me play this cheetah roar, I think, or this mountain lion roar. I think we got one from Crops. Here we go. What's the list about? Yeah, I don't know. I'm talking about cats. Hold on. Listen to this. Listen. Here, I'm gonna turn it up. I'm gonna turn it up just for you. Woo! Oh, wow. Listen. That's a mountain lion. It's like miles away. So he said mountain lion in heat, so he knows about the animals. That's what they sound like when they're in heat, which is basically, you know. She's basically saying, please fuck me to other mountain lions, which is, you know, gross, but that's how nature works. They're pounds, but yeah. It's nonsense. It's all confusing. Oh, you've heard mountain lions as well? I don't think that's true. Is that true? Oh, okay. No, that's not true. Dude, I don't think mountain lions are panthers. I think you're tripping. Now he's gonna make me look it up. Jaguars, leopards, black, white, panthers. Yeah, no, you're tripping. I think you just remembered it wrong, bro. Don't kink shame the mountain lions. Yeah, so somebody's wondering what this list is. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. According to Wikipedia, really? Yeah, pumas or cougar. I think he's talking about the word cougar. Also, Crops with the cougar joke earlier said, this happened to me in the West Coast. A cougar kept following me. Eventually, I had to give a fake phone number and slip away on the bus. Why would you turn down a cougar? Cougar is an older woman who's interested in you. That sounds cool. Why not? Used to like me a cougar? I mean, what the hell? Why not? She's probably down. She's cool. You need strictly younger women. Is that what it comes down? I got you. I forgot how it worked. My bad. They want me for more of my multi-boxing? Yeah, this is important for later. Take notes. We're going to have an exam on this. This is a scary one. I feel like of all these, I think I'd rather be caught by anything except this. Because this thing will take your head like this. You know? This thing. And like the tiger or the fucking jaguar will like literally put your entire head in his mouth. Right? Here we go. This is a jaguar. Like the whole head goes in the mouth and then he just chomps you. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just going to crush your head. All these other guys are like, you know, bite your neck or something. This guy's like, all right, well, you're going to die now. And he just applies extreme bite force to the sides of your skull. You feel me? You like this jaguar? Yeah, this one's good. Don't steal this. I'm going to sell this. Don't screenshot it. It's illegal. Have you heard the song Maneater? Yeah. Sounds like a quicker death, though. Yeah, but like, I don't want this to happen. I'd rather be killed by strangulation and then brought up a tree. Or like jumped on by like a snow demon. A pack of lions would be pretty annoying too, because you know they would take their fucking time. She'll chew up, nailed it. Selling SS for 50K. Looks like the guppy from your game. It's an NFT, baby. Alright, so anyway, this is bothering me. I was just wondering, what the fuck is a tiger? But I guess a tiger and a lion are similar, except they're packing solo. I feel like lions are fucking stupid. It's like, dude, you're gonna sit in a pack? You're gonna do social shit? Why? You're a cat. Hey, what's up, Affinity? What'd you miss? You missed everything. It's all over. We were listening to mountain lions. Lions are fleet cats. They're fucking F1 monkeys. To hunt bigger animals, listen, chill. Safety in numbers, yeah. I think lions are the scared. These are the most pathetic ones on the list. Everybody else is getting it done solo. These are multi-boxers. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think lions suck. That's my opinion. What, you got a mane and you think you can just get away from fucking reality? I don't think so. I don't think so, chat. Alright. Good talk. Affinity's here now. I do believe, by the way, I'm waiting for a submission from Affinity and Emmy for a costume idea. So I'm going to scan this system down, look for some gas. I may not even do it, but we'll see. But I'm happy to draw today, too, if y'all have any ideas. Any of them there ideas? Birthday suit? On Demon? Demon's a 4-year-old child, and she's a girl. We're not doing the birthday suit on the Demon. Nice try, PDF file. Yeah, you made a mistake with that one, didn't you? Ah, yes, you made a mistake on that one. He's like, fuck. I'm on a list now. No, I'm just teasing. You're good. Straight to jail. Chris Hansen's right over there. Nah, there's no way he would have said that if he thought we were talking about Demon. I promise you. I guarantee it. Nobody wants that on their fucking bill of sale. Alright, so we gotta scan some shit. You guys ever scanned before or no? I know we're all like hyped up on cat lore now, but like we should probably do this marginal amount of scanning here. What is scanning? Scanning is the act of unveiling cosmic signatures with probes. It's pretty cool, right? What do you think? Thorkin taught me to scan. Shit. FG taught me to love. Alright. I have a dream of acting in a K-drama. So my girlfriend will actually watch the shit I do. But I don't think I could do it. I don't think I'd be cut out for it. I guess we don't have to clarify stuff. Kenku Demon could be sweet. Stop yelling. I don't know what that is. People told me what Yuri meant, and I was like, alright. Yep. So anytime I see a word that's slightly anime adjacent, I'm like, oh, that has something to do with the word Yuri now. It's a bird demon? Oh, really? The only bird demon I know is the Shinigami from Death Note. He's kind of a bird demon, right? What's his name? Raoul? Rufus? What's his name? Anime adjacent Japanese, this motherfucker. I was hoping nobody was going to call me out on that. I was really hoping nobody was going to say anything about that. He got me. That was just straight bigoted. My bad. Sorry, Japanese people. You're more than just anime, it's true. You're also imperialism. Fucking Paul, eagle-eyed over here. Dude, the fact that I brought up anime when we were talking about just like Japanese words is like there's no way out of that. I'm just cooked. I just gotta move on. Holy fuck. What the fuck, dude? That's so funny. Oh, we have the best chat, folks. You got some deep safes in there? Hell yeah. This is a combat probe with 114. Yolos, what's up? Not beating the Wii back. It's alright. Well, sorry. I did a bigotry there. I apologize for the hurt I caused, and hopefully we can move past it. I'll be more careful. Conflating Japanese with anime is like, come on, man. I'll be better off if I use the real words. Have you messed with the Odysseus? Yeah, sure. Yep. I talked about it in Nomad Tale 16 towards the end a lot, but basically the Odysseus is like a utility boat for me. If you feel like ambushing people, you can actually have the Odysseus act as a gas storage and like plus 800 DPS to your ambush. You decloak, drop drones, MJD, assist kind of thing. Outside of that, it doesn't have a lot of purpose. It's really not good for harvesting, sadly. It's just too expensive. It's not good to travel around with. It's similar vulnerabilities to the Orca, actually. If you can decloak an Orca, I mean, if you can decloak an Orca, you could probably decloak an Odysseus with a saber. Think about what I just said and realize that I mean it. It's that actually easy to decloak on a wormhole from a saber at 0. To the point where if you just are in an Orca and you just activate your cloak and just try to pile it away, it's the same difficulty as... I mean, you can test it. Go to an Odysseus and try to micro-pulse away. It's very slow. So the Odysseus, sadly, it would be a great throwaway ship. It was 800 mil, but right now it's 3 times its cost, so we have no interest in it, right? Group comp, it seems to have a fun co-opsable ship to swap out stuff. Oh yeah, I also... Oh, that's the other thing I did. I put a bomber in there. I'd swap my Dictor and my bomber in it. I also would swap my gas guys to use it as like a mobile station instead of putting in mobile depots. It's just add all the utility together. It's not worth it. It's only worth it because it's cool. And if you want to do it because it's cool, I mean, that's awesome. Perfectly good reason. But if you're trying to be like a spike, if you're trying to be optimized, the Odysseus has no place right now that I could find. It's a great storage vessel instead of a Miasmos, but that's kind of ridiculous, right? Like, technically, if you have a character just storing compressed gas, for example, right? The Odysseus is a fantastic holder of it. But it's not nullified. So you have to wonder, is it better than a DST? Probably not. We were talking about OD in Discord the other day? Yeah. You know, here's what I'll say. The Odysseus was a ship designed to allow people to do roaming and solo boxing and group stuff all in one. But the problem is, and I hate to say this, it was designed by people that had no fucking idea how to make that happen. And I'm not trying to be rude to Okami and his crew, but if you look at the Odysseus and you look at how it's being used now, it's very obvious that you missed the mark entirely. And I'm the one who was optimistic about it with the video, right? It'd be cool if they just if I could just be like, hey guys, lower the price than the Odysseus, and they did it. That'd be amazing. But, you know, I'm just some random guy. Seriously, you make that ship cost $1 billion, and all of a sudden people are going to be using it for PvP, people are going to be using it in wormholes for fun, it's going to be a ton of kill mails, it's going to be a good time for everybody. Decent dinner bell, though. Yeah. As far as bait goes, possibly best in slot. Good point. They put all the bonuses on it, but they didn't actually, and this is very common for EVE development. It's not like it's new, but it's very common to put the tools out there and see how they're used. And in this case, it's not a useful ship, sadly. So, but it's still cool, and if you want to fly it, there's no shame, and there's actually reasons to possibly do niche boosting with it, that kind of stuff, right? So this is pretty cool. So we're actually almost guaranteed we're sealed in here right now. Oops. It's like a pretty high chance of it. So let's just save all this stuff real quick. We'll just go down the list. And then we'll, I guess just fuck around. Maybe I'll take the relics because we're just hanging out. A little bit of a late stream today. Not too late, though. I recognize people want to play chlorobattle, but, you know, people in hell want ice water. You know what it is. There's a lot of fucking SIGs in here, man. They've changed ordinary permanent reservoirs to no longer have turrets, which is a huge positive thing. Fly a battlecruiser with the value of capital or fly a capital? Yeah, the cost is just too high. But let's ask yourself, if the Odysseus costs 500 million ISK, for just a hypothetical, the Odysseus would be an amazing ship used for all types of things. I almost think they should remove the drone bay from the Odie and cut the cost by 3/4. I can still use turrets to do basic PvE. What class hole are you in right now? That's a good question. I like the Stratios, and that's still too expensive. 2.5 bill isn't that much. Sub nil. I mean, that is, you know, a ludicrous statement. 2.5 bill is exactly the cost to subscribe for a month of the game. It is basically 1 unit of payment in this game. Yeah, exactly, Paul. Feels like the whole SOE line could use a balance pass. So, you know, Astero, I think it's fantastic for exploration, but it is kind of a weird ship. A little bit weird. There's some reasons why the Astero is weird. I guess we don't have to tangent. But the Stratios, obviously, you know, overpriced, underpowered, still a stepping stone to Tech 3 cruiser, still cool, inspiring ship. Nestor, totally useless, missed the mark. It's just for PvE now only. And the Odysseus is just really way too expensive. There are all types of fun stuff you would not mind doing if it wasn't just like, you know, losing an entire month of subscription for the loss. Nestor PvE only. Do people use Nestors in PvP? I don't know. My understanding is Nestor is used with niche ratting setups and look at they use it for Logi. Okay, cool. So it's just strictly Logi, even in PvP. Thank you. I only know the use of like Leshaks and Nestors or like, you know, high-end setups, right? Good to know. Are Nestors used outside wormholes? Well, people are saying they use for heavy armor, so it has to be within wormholes still. I guess the Nestor is also really low mass too, which is relevant for your comps. It's almost like a free thing to go through a hole. We'll believe it for supers, yeah. Nestor smart bomb. Yeah, you gotta understand, like the Nestor, all of the uses, none of them were intended. I mean, they wanted it to have some Logi capability, but not like a mainline Logi ship. I mean, come on. But I'll be honest, like they're probably not gonna revisit any of this stuff. Yeah, thank you for teaching me that. I didn't know that they were used as Logi. I just don't know enough about the PvP. I'll make sure to include the Nestor as a use. But the Odysseus has a ton of uses. You could use it to skim gas and hack with. It's just so expensive. If it was the price of like a Tech 3 cruiser, it'd be so sick. You'd see Odysseus's everywhere in wormhole space. You would see them on D-Scan like every couple days. Yeah, agreed. Myth. The Nestor almost feels more like a mobile base. You know, it should have been more like a mobile base than the Orca. This whole game is fucked up. All the ships, none of them are used as intended. Like, wormhole space was supposed to be a roguelike, but people started moving in there permanently. When they designed wormholes, they were like, you know, they'll go in and then they'll come back out. They can set up a temporary base, but they won't want to live out there because they can't. Meanwhile, everybody just fucking moved out there. So there was a weak ship for exploration frigates. The Astero has one undeniable advantage over like any other ship its size that's not combat, and that's the speed. That's why I use it. But people have a point. They're saying, well, Nestor has more uses, but like, is any of this really in line with Sisters of Eve ships? They're supposed to be exploration. You guys are talking about heavy armor Nestor. Like, we see the problem, right? Yeah, campers, yeah. That's true. What's your go-to exploration build, and what's your great gang build for an Astero? So the Astero, I have a post on Eve Workbench. I use it for ghost sites and sleeper caches. You just run shield rigs. It's kind of complicated. But I don't PvP in the Astero. I strictly use it for advanced hacking only. If you're single boxing and you want to do a hybrid build, you can go a relic analyzer and then have, you know, a point on there and kill people. That's why you still won't answer the call on how they got into Thera before everybody else. Oh, we know. We already know how. It's because Signal Cartel let them in. It's probably best for the. It's probably the best PvP co-ops though, right? Well, are we counting AT ships? Yeah, that's the fit. That's almost. I use that fit and then I do swaps for sleeper caches. I think Nth has the budget for the same. I'm not counting AT ships. Oh, okay. What's up, Vroom? The same for what? He uses a buzzard for the sites? Yeah. I personally feel strongly Astero is the best for all of that content, caches and stuff, but everybody has their own method. I'm not going to tell Nth how to do it. My thing is speed and tank. Buzzard has a strong tank, but no speed. You feel me? Passy's the best. Yeah, Passy is fucking expensive as shit right now, huh? Somebody was asking about, I think, the scanning fit earlier. People always want to know like what dedicated scanners are, what they look like. Damn right, you won't. He's here right now. You see this? Oh wait, you've actually been here. Never mind. What do you use for? You use a buzzard for him? We had somebody crunch the tank on a buzzard and it gets fucking absurd. But they're slow, and that's the whole reason I use the Astero. For ghost sites, you know, the Astero is not required anymore, in my opinion, since they nerfed them the time. But it's still hilarious to get all 4 boxes and sit there for 3 minutes while the rats don't show up. But buzzards, Helioses, cheetahs, anything can do all of this content with almost no drama. So there's a preference at play here. I just think that the speed is so crucial for some of this stuff. So that's why I always recommend it. You start on a buzzard only now they set it for a pass, you'll never go back. What, for scanning or for hacking? Buzzard is shipped for cap, that's true. That is true. Buzzard's cap is it gets stressed here as well from the CPU, right? But it has so many mids, which allows it to do crazy strong scanning or build this ridiculous redundant tank that can take 3 shots from ghost sites. Now, you only need to take 1 shot. The Astero takes 2. It's really up to you. Can you give me the rundown on what you're describing? I'm a newbie. Are you saying Astero can go to sleeper site, hack it all down quickly, and get up before NPC spawns? Not quite. Not quite. So the obvious case where speed matters the most is in a ghost site. You have 4 cans, sometimes 5. You have 4 cans to hack before stuff shows up and pushes you away. And so for that, like, it's undeniable that the acceleration and speed of the Astero gets you many, many extra ticks over something like a buzzard or a Helios or something like that. However, it's true. No, ghost site is there's a range, right? And they actually nerfed it. I don't know if it was this year or end of last year. It's ludicrously long now. Like, if you're an experienced hacker and you have Black Glass, you can do 4 box every time with any ship now. But before the nerf, you wanted an Astero in case they came instantly. You wanted the Astero just to have that extra buffer of ticks. That was my take. Now, as far as sleeper caches and stuff go, the Astero is nice because it can kill sentries if you want it to. You don't really need to in any of the content. It's also, it zips around a lot faster, saves you time, and it has a big enough tank to survive, you know, standard sleeper cache shots if you're taking them. It can easily tank the soul ray room after you disarm it. And it's basically about the speed. If you can hack at max speed and if you can tank everything, the only other thing to improve is speed. That's kind of what I see it as. Oh, so I don't scan with the Astero. Oh, so you scan and hack with the same guy. Got it. So you got to understand, I have a scanner and a hacker, 2 different guys. And that's probably why this is different. I would never scan in an Astero. Well, I do, but only for roleplay. If you are somebody that wants to do the content that you find with the character, you're looking at using a normal CovOps every single day of the week with a mobile depot refit. No question. If you're running a route or in a wormhole and you see a cache and you can switch to a dedicated hacker, the Astero is you can start to see the advantages stack up. There's also no nullifier on the Astero, which means you have to play around bubbles more in nullsec, so there's a lot of drawbacks to it. As a dedicated hacker, though, it's my baby. But don't get me wrong, this guy's done a ton of content, too. He's very experienced. I'm much more handsome and cool, and my politics are better, you know? So obviously you'd go with me before him. However, I'm not going to count him out. I'm going to sit here and respect the hustle. We also got some people in my corp, too, that are big on this content, too. None of those things are true, by the way, that I said. Need the mobile depot? Yeah, it's awesome. Yep. I even have a depot on my Astero, even though it's a dedicated hacker. Right? Here, I can show you the Astero. Let me log on the Astero. We can talk about it. We're sitting here talking about the damn Astero. Shit ain't even on screen, though. I got some raspberry iced tea from Wawa still. Another jug. I've got some black tar heroin I've just injected into my eyeballs. Big on that. Between your ribbed hair and this conversation, I'm rock hard right now. Ew, bro. No. Get the spray bottle, somebody. Somebody send Zaylen to horny jail. Ew. You're allowed to be you're allowed to have your body react to things. I know you're joking. You're allowed to have your body react to things, but you're not allowed to tell me. I remember a while ago, I've told this story, but This kid left a comment on a Nomad Tale. He says, every time I hear the intro where you're like, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride, I get hard. I'm like, oh my fucking god. Stop. I'm doing a homophobia.
Says, just take it. I am sorry, I will try to rephrase for slightly more ambiguity.
Fucking horny chatters in a Monday. Name a more prolific duo. Alright, so people were talking about this Astero. This would be the Astero here. And you can see the refits in the cargo. Yeah? So this is basically the entire Astero, and this is for ghost caches and ghost sites and sleeper caches. I also occasionally do relics just for fun with this. It doesn't really matter. You can see right now we're in a relic setup. This is for cherry picking relic sites. But if we were going to do a ghost site, for example, right? We would fit over to this and data analyzer and this. And then when you overheat this, you get enough HP to survive 2 fails, which is enough to kind of go through it. You can offline this. Yeah, the Sim's on a Eve workbench. Here, I'll get you the Eve workbench. It doesn't have cargo? Yeah. Oh, it doesn't? Here, I'll update it on stream. Hold on. Oh, I think I actually... Oh, don't I have a thing in the description? I never actually put the cargo. I see. I see. Hold on. We can fix this for you. Just give me 1 second. There we go. So this is the fit and there's no cargo. I see. Got it. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about here. Yeah, sure, I can edit this real quick. That seems good. What account is this? This is that one. What's up, Inverse Flux? Oh, wait, no, this is that one. I use the pass for everything, even ghost sites, no refits. That's one way to do it. Hey, this is all just like my opinion, man. I could be wrong, right? That's the whole shtick. You're right. I have strong reason to like the Astero for the ghost sites, but for sleeper caches, honestly, it's whatevs. All right, let's see if we can add this real quick. Where's the edit button? Okay. Can you not edit them once posted? Oh, here we go. I'm a fucking idiot. Wow, this site sucks. Advanced fit edit. Here we go. Here we go. We've done it. All right, so basically all we're looking at adding is, what do we have on now? Data, I guess. So we'd be looking at adding sensor booster. It's funny I have to add this. How do I do the cargo? You're literally just putting it in there? Okay. All right, so what did he want us to put in here? He wanted to put in targeting range. We're gonna do sensor booster 2 times 1. This is already on there. That's already on there. That's already on there, and that. So the only other thing we would need would be a relic analyzer. I think that's it, right? Yeah. Oh, cherry picker as well. What is this called? Cargo scanner 2. All right, this should be the whole thing. We take the expanded cargo holds just in case you get overloaded or you find like a silent battleground, something like that. Let's see if I can update this. Shouldn't the copy of your sim be pastable? Yeah, but it's not equipped the way that it's set up. I'd have to switch some stuff around to copy paste it directly, right? This should be it though. You can see I have 4 of these, this, that. Yeah, this is all of it. So this is basically the entire fit. You can use a Zugma if you want. It's just no point. The only thing that matters really, in my opinion, are the data hacks, and those get the black glass from here. I could put a black glass in here as well. You think I should put a black glass in there just to let you know? I think I'll do it. I mean, I have it in the description, but clearly people don't read that. Which is fair, I'm not mad. I just want to help, I don't want to, you know, not here to... Alright, there we go. That should do it. It's not even hard, it's just there's too much, there's unlimited slop to read. Like, do you really want to read every description of everything? I get it. Alright, so that should be updated. That makes this chatter's life easier. So this is everything in there, I think. Yeah, so here's an implant, cool. The description is a little bit off because I say Zugma instead of data, but it should be kind of clear as to what we're doing here. If you just put a Zugma here and you walk around like this, technically you can just do all the content with no refits. But, you know, not really the point of the fit. I play Magic the Gathering, reading is fucking hard. You know the rats won't blow up your jet can? You can jet if you get full and keep going? Yeah, rats don't hit jet cans, thank God. They should, though. That'd be fucking hilarious. I've dropped the mobile depot before. I've dropped my loot before. During ghost sites, they get messy sometimes. Satonica, what's up? Welcome. Wicked Clown, how you doing? Zaylin's here. If there's no exploits in Hypernets, feels bad. I've never heard of an exploit in the Hypernet, but who knows? What's up, Mr. Fish? How are you, friend? He says, bruh. Nah, I'm teasing. I just do, you know me, I just do my cannabis. That's all. Which ain't good. Do you do any archive room Superior Slipcache with Astero? Yeah, I use Loki for that. I've never used an Astero ever. Although you can do with the Astero. You can using the purge things, the rejuvenations. So Kanika said, "Good bud, hell yeah, I love to see it." We're gonna play chlorobattle later after I do a gas site or two. I'm tempted to take some relics just for the memes. Gas would be there for it. Yeah, luckily the depot is reinforced for 48 hours, so the rats would have to wait a long time to finish it off. Although maybe the rats wouldn't reinforce it. You guys ever try to kill a depot before? It reinforces for 48 hours and it can just be scooped and redeployed instantly. Yeah, you are well. Wait, what are we talking about? The Astero? You're happy now that you can see what's going on? Got it. Sorry, it wasn't good before. I honestly had never got feedback on it. I just know that if you look at the people that use the fit, there's a whole lot of people that have died with that fit. Which is, you know, funny. Sad, but funny. I've died with it too, so it's no big deal. It's not an elitist thing. Simple binomial distribution. Don't binomial. Oh my god, stop. I remember I had. I'm not even gonna do it. I hated studying math so much. I didn't even have to do any hard math. It's great. I guess it's not interesting to me. It should be. I don't know why it's not. There's like no love for learning when it comes to mathematics. I remember even algebra was hard for me. Bisexual what now, says Russ? Binomial distributions? They're trans in the maths. LGBTQ algebraic mathematics. Now they're telling me the Muslims invented the maths on their little abacuses in the desert. This is bullshit. Everybody knows I invented math. It's got to be hard watching the stream with a southern drawl. I use it all the time. Not the Arabic numerals, yeah. I got somebody in chat with that. I think I got Neander with that. Somebody got Neander with that, actually. Ooh, 42 mil in there. Let's go. This can would have been worth a ton back in the day. A little corner start. See if we can count to 8 or not. Found you. Reminds me of a Young Turk story more than 10 years ago. A redneck Karen complaining guy was riding in terrace on a plane. It was math. Yeah, I think I remember that one. Man. Young Turks fallen from grace, let me tell you. I will say this about Young Turks. Cenk was doing this shit before it was popular. He's clearly, you know, lost his fucking marbles over the past decade. Central Star, I might have 8 over here though. I can't really count that well. Let's find out if I got it. Nope. So it could be anywhere, right? Let's see if we can find it. Or that guy gets closer to being right every day. Harvey says Cenk also got old. You know what I think broke Cenk? You know what I'm gonna say? Because honestly, like he used to have decent principles back when I wasn't politically involved that long ago, but they were like standard like leftist or leftist adjacent opinions, critical of capitalism in the West, right? But I think what broke dude was no, when he lost to Nancy Pelosi. No. I think what broke dude was his nephew. I really think it broke him. Like, it makes the most sense. Like, imagine building like a media empire and like thinking you're king shit leftist, and then your dumbass fucking nephew comes along and starts turning on the Twitch camera and making 100 times what you make. That's what radicalized them. I'm talking about Hassan, if you guys don't know. Which is his nephew. Wiki says Hassan is a joke. Is it great? So we have a story about Cenk and Young Turks, and we bring up Hassan. You're like, Lamau, Hassan is a joke. Cool, bud. Rave Dubin. Dimmy Door. Oh, these names are crazy. Dave Rubin is still going strong. He's got a great show. When he's gone in August, I think AI Dave is going to take over. It's going to be great. Real peak content. Watching Dave Rubin is insane. I don't think there's any actual watch. I think it's all hate watching. I think. Anyway, let's hear why Hassan is a joke. Talk to me, Wicked Clown. What's up? Because I got my criticisms of young Haas, but I'm wondering, you know, I'm wondering how close they are to yours. He lies too much? Why don't you give me an example of a political streamer that doesn't lie too much? Let me hear your base. Chloroquine? Well, no, I lie. Of course I lie. I don't think I lie too much, but, you know, I'm sure nobody does. I'm sure I do lie too much. 42 million, yeah. Emmy Wonkle. Something, no. 16 mil, 42 mil. All right. These would have been 100 mil, 80 mil cans back in the day. So Hassan lies too much. That's why you don't like him? Okay. Again, I'm curious, like, is there a political streamer that you can give me that doesn't lie too much? What happened to Hot Tub Augie stream? That's a good question. I hit number 4 in the category and dropped off. My story was short and sweet. What's up, Noah? What's up, Anna? My criticisms of Hassan are very simple, you know, sure, narcissist, but all streamers are. Like, you know, even when I stream, it becomes that way, right? My criticisms are simple. He plays ball with liberals entirely way too much. Fancies himself an entryist, but just literally does reform work, basically, is what's happening. Like, if you are a Marxist-Leninist, or if you're somebody that understands the theory, understands how these things actually happen in history, then you're not going to spend this much time ponying up to the Social Democrats when there's no actual Communist Party. Like, it's just nonsense. That's where Hassan gets in trouble. But, you know, dumb fucks are like, oh, he lies too much, or oh, he shocks his dog. It's like, all right, well, fair enough. You think it's funny? So listen. Perfect. Wicked Clown says, I think it's funny complaining about millions and billionaires when he's rich himself. So this is a very standard viewpoint. That somehow socialists don't like making money. You know? There's nothing funny at all about Hassan being wealthy. At all. And this is just straight up, my guy. Listen, there's nothing at all weird about that. It's nothing funny at all. It's funny to you, I think, because you think that socialism is about being poor. I think that's what's going on here, and I'm willing to be corrected if I'm wrong, if you want to clarify. Yeah, billionaires is not being wealthy, though. Yeah. It's an obvious fact. Nobody can actually work enough to make $1 billion, even in any economy. It's just impossible. I mean, I could pick it apart in a second. Millionaires, it's trivial to work your way to a millionaire in certain industries. This is reactionary framing. Of course it is. I'm just trying to see if this guy's going to engage or not before I move on. I'm just going to take a moment to remind everybody, socialism is not we are all poor. Socialism is when the people at a workplace own the workplace and they decide who gets the profit. They decide amongst themselves. That is socialism. Socialism is also when a government has a principal interest in public ownership, meaning they don't do legislation for private ownership and to benefit corporations. I'm not trying to say no one should be rich at all. You're just saying Hassan shouldn't be rich because he preaches socialism. And I'm trying to cut to the chase, and I'm trying to teach you what socialism is so that you don't look so silly. Socialism is people going to work in their cars, eating lunch, working a shift, coming home, and playing a game. That's socialism. Socialism is, oh, I'm going to broadcast myself and stream myself out there using some public platform instead of a private one like Amazon, and I'm going to make money doing it. That's socialism. Right? That sounds like capitalism, bro. I'm not sure if you're joking or if you're here to learn. But capitalism, in fact, is characterized by two things. Profit, as in one person that owns the mean of production can extract value from labor and bringing it to themselves, and private ownership. This is the liberal capitalist status quo. This is what they believe in. Socialists do not believe in anything other, I mean, plenty of things, but the foundation is the workplace is ran by the workers. Zaylin says it's a dream, but it's rarely the reality. It's been the reality plenty of times, and it's the reality actually right now. plenty of places in the world, despite capitalism's never-ending war on the ideology. Under socialism, there are no YouTube ads. Thank you. And of course, that just has to do with a government stepping in and deprivatizing something. If our government was functional, we wouldn't have Amazon running Twitch streams. We'd have a government program running it. Astana says, maybe I got that wrong, but if socialism is living in a car, I don't know what the difference is capitalism. I'm not even sure what you're trying to say. I'm trying to be nice today. You can tell I'm trying to be nice. But I'm not even sure what you're trying to communicate there. I just find it fascinating how he's kind of backing off of this. He doesn't want to be targeted, but he does apparently have reactionary views, and he doesn't have any interest in talking about them. Fascinating. And I'm going to explain it to everybody else. I'm not going to come down on here. I'm trying to explain to you why someone like Hassan, even though I got all types of criticisms for him, why him being wealthy has nothing to do with his ideologies and Marxist-Leninism as a whole. The reason is because we believe that people that work, as in do something, whether it's some shitbird like me entertaining people on a webcam, or whether it's somebody digging coal, if you work, if you're selling your time for society, you deserve, number one, of course, if it's a socially necessary process, if it's a job that society requires, you deserve to be, compensated accordingly for that. You deserve to actually get the wage that you've earned. That's the fundamental thing. In capitalism, it doesn't matter what you do. You're going to be paid a small portion of whatever you're worth. And that's it. In socialism, you're not going to be paid like $1 trillion for being a janitor. That's not how it works. But you are going to have actual control over what happens in this company to some extent. And you don't have that in capitalism. And you may be saying like, oh, you'll just get drowned out. That's not true. Socialism forces the government. The government forces businesses to comply with these regulations. It's the exact opposite of how it is now with all the anti-labor laws. It never works that way. Oh, certainly it does. It does. And I talk to a lot of reactionaries. And I want you to understand that Soviet Union, China, Laos, Vietnam, Cuba, among many other projects that actually didn't get going because capitalism put the boot down, these are real functioning socialist societies. Some of them have gone under, some of them have not. It's not an indictment of capitalism or of communism that the Soviet Union fell. In fact, it's just another reaffirmation with how powerful capitalism is and how insidious it is, right? So when you say it never works that way, you are wrong. Of course it works that way, my friend. Of course there are socialist governments being run by communist parties right now as we talk that have a principal interest in public ownership and regulate the surplus and profit and democracy in the workplace. Asana says, but do bottom-up societies actually work? I love the quote, democracy basically means government by the people for the people, but the people are tarded. Yeah. I don't know who you are or what's going on here, but I mean, at least he had the decency to censor the retarded word. Bottom-up society is like this invented term that's not real. You just made that up, or you heard some other chud say that and you wanted to repeat that. We're not talking about bottom-up societies. We're talking about a dictatorship of the proletariat versus a dictatorship of the bourgeoisie. I need you to know something, that the fact that you love the quote that involves ableism, not surprising, right? You're probably in the wrong stream. Maybe you're a fan of a Nomad Tale, but I'm a leftist, right? I believe I'm an anti-capitalist, anti-American, anti-imperialist. I have very strong views on my stream. And you gotta understand, I don't get the impression that you're a serious chatter when it comes to politics. I don't get the impression at all. I don't agree you have any more control because of those true people holding a stock so have some control and they don't, they being the common folk. Yeah, because you're comparing a capitalist corporate structure of stocks to a socialist mandated business structure. Like you're saying like, oh no, communism could never work. Socialism could never work because capitalism sucks. This is what you're doing. And I would encourage you not to do that. I'm not for the government in our lives, or rather than the fuck out of their lives. That's because you've never in your life learned about a point in history where the government served the people instead of the corporations. And all you have in your head is that government is bad. And it's not true. Government can be bad. Government can be very good too. Why live in the USA? Why not to move to Russia or China? You got to understand, I get asked this question by chuds like you every single time I have these conversations. You know what my answer is? Ready? I stay here because I'm not a coward. I was born to empire as a white suburban male. I'm going to stay here forever and agitate from within, and I refuse to inflict my empire's problems on other nations just because I'm too scared to engage. Because it's a very obvious question. They have to answer it. They have to ask it because they think it's a great gotcha. They don't think I'm going to say, no, I want to be here. I want to stay, and I want to try to change things. I want to be a part of the people pushing back. I don't want to run out for myself because I have high empathy. I'm not afraid. I'm not looking to get a better life for myself. My life is so privileged. I live in the heart of the empire as the non-oppressed demographic. Do you understand how good life is for me? I refuse to acknowledge that I've done anything other than try to learn the world around me, about the world around me, and try to be good to people ever since I've developed a consciousness and got my own morals. All I'm going to do is stay here. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to continue to agitate. I'm going to continue to explain to people criticisms of capitalism. I'm not going to run away from the problem. Now, if I thought America was on its way out or whatever, fine. Like, you could move anywhere you want. It wouldn't matter, right? Also, you know, you have a deeply conflicted, confused worldview, Wicked Clown, because you're saying, why not move to Russia or China? But you don't even know I have a huge list of criticisms against both of these countries. You just don't know. You have no idea what leftists think. You have no idea what anti-capitalism entails. I would like you to read the Communist Manifesto, and I'd like you to read Principles of Communism by Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels. It'll take you about a day to do, and if you read these books and come back to me and still believe the things you believe, let's talk about it then. Otherwise, Wicked Clown, quite frankly, bro, reactionaries aren't allowed here, so I would probably shut the fuck up. But if you want to talk about Principles of Communism or Manifesto and what you read in there and whether you like it or not, I'll happily talk to you about that. You're not German? Entschuldigung, es tut mir leid. Ja, das ist true. I'm not German. I am very fluent in German. It's true. He says, just get out if you don't like it. Exactly. It's pathetic. I am a filthy American. It's true. It's true. It's true. Anyway, you know, I just want to be clear here. I'm trying to be nice this time. I'm trying not to insta-ban people, but here's the problem. Okay? I have this, like, superpower. I'm just going to be narcissistic for a second. I have this superpower of, like, making the reactionaries de-woodwork themselves. Like, they have to come out to get their things in. And then you understand that? Like, a lot of these guys are quiet. And we'll get going and, like, they'll have to chime in. It's almost amazing. It's like a cleaning method. What's up, Dreddington? Ich bin ein Berliner. I don't know how to say it. Berliner. Berliner. I don't know how to say it. Ich bin ein Berliner. Wo ist der Scheiß Kellner mit mein Speisekarte? Because I haven't eaten all day and I need to eat, and this motherfucker is taking too long. I missed the old Duolingo. Yeah, that was funny. Dude, when that one guy was, like, acting inappropriate to the lady, I was flipping out. There was a Duolingo character that was acting a little bit sex pesty. Anyway, let's log off of this guy. Let's log off of all of our accounts. We'll come back and do some gas, I guess. Let me hide that. We shouldn't take long. Then we'll play chlorobattle. I mean, it's already been 2 hours. Fuck, we should probably just play chlorobattle. Should I do gas or chlorobattle? I don't even know why I said that. I'm just gonna get chlorobattle going. If I punt it to you guys, we're just gonna do nothing but play that forever. So I've been trying to get my corporation on lock. If you guys haven't heard, my corporation, Dank Gravy, he's been working hard on tooling, and we actually have I donated 200 billion ISK to my corp, to the ChloroKitties Corp, and we're going to start production and sales. People in the corp will get opportunities starting in July over the next 6 months to like, you know, do programs. And then in July, we're going to, and then in 2027, we're going to start trying to fold people into the co-op itself. Obviously very selectively, but you know, so if you want to actually contribute to the co-op and stuff, it's still going to be quite some time. I know people are interested. It's going to be quite some time, but there are programs for people in the corp. We will do recruitment in July. Let's play some fucking chlorobattle, yeah? You guys want prizes? Oh shit, I never got the skins this month. Hold on, let me get the skins and then we'll give out skin prizes for chlorobattle. How's that sound? What kind of programs? So, we'll have a buyback program for gas out of Tabitzer that plays above market rate for our members. So if you fetch gas in Tabitzer and bring it back, you don't even have to compress it. We'll buy it from you at above market. We're also going to have a chatter here, P9, aka Bagfit. He's been doing research into sleeper caches. So if you find sleeper caches, we'll be paying you extra money to record the data of the loot and give it to him. We'll set that up. I'm going to have a program where I pay people money for making fresh True Strange safe spots. Right? We obviously have a Tabby map. We have a Tabitzer map that we share. I host it on DigitalOcean. That's private. And then we're going to probably end up spinning up a locator service within a couple months, just as another one to back up a small thing. And there'll be more things coming in as well. But there'll be ways for the corp to slowly start interacting with the group. And I'll also be doing recruitment at this time. And then in 2027, January, February, we're going to be looking at who can do what. The whole time we'll be looking at that, but we're going to be trying to figure out how we can actually democratically distribute the surplus. A little bit like a co-op, not socialism. It's a little bit like a co-op though, just for fun. And so to do that, we have to figure out how much we make, how much we have to tool everything, get all the permissions right. So it's going to take us some months. Had no idea things like that existed in Eve. My ocean is so digital. Top Geef, what you talk about? You mean like programs? Yeah, there's like Signal Cartel and other groups too that do similar things in a way. Basically, I have built a multi-hundred billion ISK industry operation, my own, and I've donated the entire operation to the corp now. So the corp now has profit or surplus. We're sorting out how much, and then we're going to start bringing more people into it to increase it. In the meantime, like my surplus or whatever from the operations will go into these programs. And then, you know, right now it's just 2 people running the back end of it, but it's going to take months and we will involve more people. Anyway, let me claim the skins for this month. Yeah. As a partner, you get like 20 skins to hand out, kind of thing. And if I don't claim them, I'll miss them.
Slug, 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 slug.
Flog! Flog! Alright. Give me a second. I have to log into my Eve account. Let's see if this works, shall we? So if I got this right, I should be able to duplicate some skins here. Most of my chat have seen me do dupes, but some of you may not have seen me do this exploit yet. So I'll try it again real quick. 69, no, I only get up to 20. Oh, it's a Pioneer, cool. So we just got to dupe a couple of these. And the trick is if you do it really fast, they don't actually catch on CCP. But if you take like a while to do this, they'll catch you. That's generally what I've found. Last time they called me, I got like a 7-day ban. So you just gotta be careful. RMT bra, yep. Nobody report this, please. Anybody got eyes on Fern? He's gonna report this. Fern said, I support violence against my political enemies. You know what I said? I said, well, what about the Revolutionary War, bro? Was that not acceptable violence to you? That's all I said to him. Such a small-brained guy. Almost done. No, stop reporting me. I specifically said, don't report me. I don't understand. I requested it explicitly. Is that all of them? Wait, I feel like no, that's it. Okay. Where am I? Am I in Tabby? Oh, Jesus! Well, I guess I gotta redeem him in Jeddah, huh? I'm in Amamake, not Tabby. Okay. Alright. Fantastic. No jump clone installed here. There's no jump clone bay here. I gotta go to the point real quick. Chlorokin in chat. What's up, Noax? How you doing? Hey, we just got a new chatter. We lost that other chud, but we got a new chatter. I love it. Life, you know, finds a way. FC Zealous says I was summoned. No! No, they're snitching. Zealous, they snitched. I was teaching them how to dupe things. And I told them explicitly, do not tell CCP how this works. And they immediately snitch on me. I can't even believe this. My chat is crazy, bro. They got no chill, man. They think I'm getting an unfair advantage. Boom! Fucking FBI. Good to see you, Zealous. Hope running things is not killing you inside. Sometimes I look at that community team, I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, they need a couple whiskey shots. To find this exploit and how newbie can get into this, if you're curious what I was doing, actually, the Eve Partner program gives you skins to hand out. I was just redeeming them. I was just teasing. I'm sorry. Sometimes I, you know? I just get a little loose with it. Alright, I'm gonna kill myself in the game. I know, brother. Good man, good man, good man. Mr. 556, what up? Gotta meet me and Asma skins are good. Yeah. The artist of them sometimes pops by chat. He's funny too. I'm doing well. Hope you are too. I am. Life's good. Life's good. I had a crazy stream on Friday, but you know what? At least I was in the Magic the Gathering category and not Eve. Like it never happened, baby. Alright, I'm gonna shoot myself in the brain in the game real quick. Here we go. Don't want to do it in real life because then you can't play Eve afterwards. Don't do that. But now we're gonna redeem these things here so I can hand them out for chlorobattle. Because I know what everybody just wants a nice giveaway. That's all they want. And you know what? I can't blame them. This shit's fun. Let's not forget number 4 in the hot tub category. I showed that picture to my girlfriend and she's like, I don't get it. Why are you looking at this? I'm like, look closer. She's like, huh? I'm like, look closer. She's like, why were you doing a hot tub stream? Noxia. Noxia? Noxia? Yeah, I still don't know how to say it. Noxia. 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 Noxza? Noxza? Noxza. Yeah, you missed the hot tub stream. I was number 4 on the Twitch category. Got it, Noxa. What's up, dude? Reminds me of the game Nox. I don't know if you ever played Nox. Yeah, I did a hot tub stream. I did a pool party stream. Yeah, you got it. I did a pool party stream where I was watching a live stream of the reflecting pool with this algae in it. We were watching workers vacuum up the fucking algae. Yeah, Nox was a good game. Nox, Dude, I might, in my old age, I might remake Nox for like modern age. Seriously, like it wouldn't even be that hard to build. You don't even need good graphics because Nox was all about gameplay. It's like somebody took Diablo 2 and Unreal Tournament and like mixed them together. I don't even know how to describe that game. It was very good. Anybody else slipping here? DB, what's up? How are you? How's everybody doing today? If I didn't say hi to you, I'm so sorry. Hello, how are you? Hi. Good description. Yeah, Nox is super. I remember Nox was around. I must have been. It must have been around the turn of millennia, right? For Nox. 01 maybe Nox. I don't know, or earlier. This game was, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like you're playing Diablo 2, top-down isometric, and like you're running around casting spells, but like it's like zany, like Unreal Tournament with like crazy guns and power-ups and shit. It's so hard to describe, but it was unbelievable fun. I remember one time I went to Canada when I was young with like my family, and all I could think about the whole trip was getting home to play Nox. 2000, yeah, no doubt. All right, so I think what I'll do is I'll leave it on the Eve category, and I'll just change the title so everybody knows what's going on. And what I was thinking we could do is to maybe run a slightly different format today. And we'll hang out for a little bit. And I haven't got to work on chlorobattle. I haven't really been interested in it lately. So there's a lot of stuff we have left to do. Chiefly among those are getting the skin system working and making sure that, you know, the people that won their skins by earning them can get them, but we can do that in time. I can get a DM from Affinity or Emmy or anybody else with level 10 pawn with an idea. Total carnage. So today what we're going to do is we're going to play chlorobattle. If you've never heard of it, if you don't know what's going on, it's basically a game where you're given a piece and you're put in a circle with other pieces, and you have to be the last person standing, like Fortnite or some shit. The pieces are like pawns, like in League of Legends, how like you can pick a guy. You can pick a guy, you can give them an item, and you can give them a style. Right? So you get your pawn, your style, and your item, and that is going to affect your chance to win. It's like marbles, but with skill. It's not really skill. So anyway, if you've never seen the game before or want to learn about how it works, you can go to chlorobattle. The wiki, I think, is one update behind. Auto battle, yeah. So here, let me just show you. We'll just play a game real quick for fun, so we can just get it out of the air here. We'll play like an hour or so of this and give out a bunch of prizes. Probably no ISK today though, just skins since we got a bunch. So let me just make this crystal clear. The way to play is simple. All you need to do is to wait for the chime to play and then type join when it prompts you. So let's play a game. So you hear the chime, right? It's now prompted you to play. And so now you can follow the instructions by typing !join, and you can specify if you want to choose a pawn, a style, or an item. You can choose that. If you want to just random, you can just type join. Noxtra, yeah, perfect, thank you. Noxa, I got you now. It's a hard K. Where are you? You are, where? There are a lot of people here, holy shit. There you are. So you got the pirate. You see the pirate with the little parrot and the gun? So you shoot out parrots in random directions, and you also shoot a trick shot that bounces off walls. So we have a lot of people here, holy shit. 30 people? How many people are watching me right now? 100 people are watching? Dude, Eve's crazy on Mondays. All right, so you start off doing no damage, and then it ramps up over time. So this is your damage here. So the first 30 seconds are lower damage. All right? I'm going to minimize Eve. So understand how this works is we're now battling. We're about to start getting losses. So Noxa actually was the first to die. You suck, bro. What's up, Brute Talk? Nah, it's okay. It's your warm-up round. We're not playing for prizes yet. We gave the witch a cauldron. You may be asking yourself, why are their names different colors? Why do people have different colored skins? It's because, check this out, you actually level up the pawns as you play from Twitch chat. Every time you play a pawn, you get experience with it. And if you keep playing a pawn, you'll get bronze or silver or even gold. And gold comes with a custom skin that you get to design. How cool is that? Anyway, we coded this from scratch in Godot over like a month, and we've been playing it ever since. I've been taking a little break from coding it recently, but woo, Hayes, careful now, buddy. Woo! Stupid share. Yeah, Retro's killing it. Affinity's doing a slug strat. I think Dude, Retro's gonna win with Milkshake Slayer. Do you know what just happened there? He did an attack and got the tanky buff. When the chair attacks, he either gets tanky or sprint. It's a coin flip. He got tanky, which means he takes half damage. And then the dude would have killed him with his glaive, but he resisted half of it and then killed him. Bro, that was some bullshit. Let's play another round so you guys can get used to the game, and then we'll start giving out prizes. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. Cold? I know, for real. Oops, sorry. That was cold. So here's the deal. I kind of want to do 1v1s again.
Blocking request accepted.
Whoa, D-Maz, what's up, G? And by the way, just throwing it out there, this whole thing's open source and public domain, so you can steal it. It's all yours. I don't care. D-Maz, what's up, dude? We're D-Maz. Oops. Thank you for the raid, man. Mondays are crazy around here. I hope you had a good stream. Lockmere, welcome, buddy. Outmost, what's up? We're just playing a couple warm-up rounds now. A lot of people here. It's actually nuts. So if you want to play, just type !join or play. You can also customize your build here. If you want to choose a piece, choose a style, choose an item, go for it. Friendly reminder, we do have a wiki that is fully comprehensive. It contains all of the descriptions of what they do and how much damage they do. Everything is on the wiki if you're curious. So after this game, we're going to start playing for prizes. And I'll tell you how that works. But first of all, last warm-up game here. Thank you. Dankeschön. Oh, there we go. I had it on slow-mo. What's the meta? The meta changes all the time. We develop this game so regularly. There's so many people here. It's actually laggy, the game. It's so funny. It's okay. It's fine. The meta, it really depends. 1v1s are much different than free-for-alls. Free-for-alls, it's really largely about survival. Whereas 1v1s, you have to find a way to apply and trade effectively. Poor Zealous is getting absolutely fucking... I guess he took antimatter, maybe? I'm not sure what he took. Oh, no, he didn't. He didn't. Somebody made him scared, though. He must have hit a boo. Whew! What even killed him? Who killed Zealous? Retro did? Damn, this Retro guy is such a menace. He always takes the alcohol, too. He always takes the drunk chair. You see how he's drunk? You see that? Makes you do more damage, but miss. Fun fact about the pirate gets drunk, but doesn't miss. Because he's always drunk. You guys are so fucking... I'm so lucky to be able to make a little stupid game with you guys and have fun like this. I've been taking a break from chlorobattle, but this shit's too fun. Woo! Ooh, Retro down, Verse with the excellent metamorphosis there. Letting the souls rip. I think Verse got this. Slayer, a couple stacks of Slayer on Demon like that is rough. I think Verse can pull it off. I don't think Aaron can do it. I don't think Aaron can get in there. Here we go. Verse is about to ult again. Here we go. This is going to kill the fish. Yep. Oh, fish is still alive. Oh my god, the ghost just ran her down. Bro. Oh, the ghost is haunting the fish. Oh! So when you turn black, you become void, right? Which means nothing can hit you except the ghost. The ghost can haunt things that are void. And he just won like that. Wow. Very good job, Aaron. All right, so we're gonna play for prizes here. So how's this gonna work? So here's what I'm thinking. I think that we're gonna play a free-for-all, and the winner of the free-for-all gets to blind pick against me for a skin. Do we all understand what that means? It means we're gonna do a match, and the winner of that gets to pick again, and I'll already have my pick registered. So we'll blind pick against each other. And if you beat me, no questions asked, you get a skin. We'll do this many times until many skins are handed out. What do you say? Any questions? All right. All right. Good luck. So the winner of this round will get to fight me in a 1v1. And I'm going to make my pick now so that it's locked in. Yeah?
Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached.
And what happens is if you win, okay, you get to tell another pick. You can do the same. You could do a different one. You can do random, whatever you want. And then we fight 1 versus 1. Yeah? You sponsorship with Wawa? I would love a Wawa sponsorship. I would actually do a Wawa. I would honor. It's probably I don't know another company I would do a sponsorship from. I think if CCP or Wawa, if FC or Wawa asked me to do a sponsorship, I would pick Wawa first. And it's not because I don't like Eve. It's because I fucking love Wawa. You understand? All right, good luck, folks. Winner of this fights me for a skin. You lose, you get nothing. But you got to win the free-for-all and the 1v1. Tough stuff. We'll give out at least 5 skins like this, unless you guys can't beat me, in which case we'll start giving them out for free-for-all wins. If you lose, you get 1 XP. That's true. Yeah, you get experience for your pawns. That's true. That is true. That's a fact. We have the experience system just to, I don't know, trigger some psychology. Emmy, Aaron, Sherlock, down. Massive field here. Oh, we buffed the top. I forgot to say, the top has got a buff. Remember how the top now decides to ult every so often after he hits walls? I forgot about that change we made. Whenever the top hits a wall, it gets a charge, and after 3 charges, it explodes. A little bit like Demon, but not as long range. Much more intense. We might continue to change that. The great part about this game is that the development changes constantly. Changes the game constantly. You survive much longer? Yeah, you did. Haze, inverse down. Kichicopter, Dagod, Retro. Dude, Retro is constantly in the finals. There we go, he died. Kranich killed him with the fish. Ah! Died to the soul. We have a Demon versus a Mecha. And the Mecha has a custom skin too, which means he's level 10. The levels don't do anything but cosmetics, by the way. There's no, you know. There's no advantage. Bit of a slow ending here, but it should conclude. If you're wondering how we get the games to end, the arena actually shrinks. Over 3 minutes, the arena shrinks. So at 180 seconds, the arena is extremely small and they're right next to each other. What's up, Spooky? My advice for you, Spooky, is when you see me having a bad moment, be quiet. That's my advice for you. Looks like our demon player is going to do this. Woo! Digadzu, my friend, you get to 1v1 me for a skin. Digadzu, if you type what you want in chat, I will enter it in manually, and then we'll 1v1. If you beat me, you get a skin. My bad. I'm also apologetic for how obnoxious I was on Friday too. I was having a really bad day. But thank you for saying my bad. It makes it better. Degadu, take your time. If you don't know what to pick, you can go to the website and read about it there. Or I can help you. I mean, you're going to lose either way because I'm, you know, I made the game, so I'm going to rig it. Mecha Mighty Antimatter. Very good. So you're going to play against which Mighty Dice? Let me get your name right. Degadzu? And then Mecha Mighty Antimatter, you said. All right, it's a mighty mirror here. Let's do this. Good luck, my friend. Yeah, we'll talk about it later. We're good. Thank you for saying my bad. All right, good luck. I'm playing Witch versus Mecha. Now, I just gave the Witch a buff. She drops a cauldron every so often on the floor. There's the cauldron. It's rather conspicuous. You said Mecha wins, bro. Fuck you. Yo, why you gotta throw shade? Look at this beautiful cauldron. If you touch it, it makes you lazy, by the way, which cuts your attack speed in half. You said get bent. So the whole point of my build is to try to like crit him and do a combo on him. Possibly drop a cauldron into a blink, right? I don't know why the witch blinks in this game. I do know why, but it's weird. It's going to take a while for this to conclude, though, because we're both sort of kind of short range. We have no sniping ability. Witch top ghost. But well, to be fair, we buffed top because it was really weak. I think everybody felt that. I'm going to try to put this on 2x speed and get the arena to close a little faster so we can fight. It's a little tricky, though, because Flicker, or Witch, her name is, she can sometimes just randomly flicker like 1,000 times. Oh! Big hit to my face. I always like to point this out whenever I play Witch, but this character, whenever she attacks, she flips a coin. If she hits head, she attacks again instantly. And there's no limit to the number of coins she can flip. Which literally means that she can just go bing, 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 bing 1,000 times in one shot you, and there's no restriction for it. There's no guardrail. There's no. It's just recursive as hell, or just continuous, right? And so what happens is she could technically chain 1,000 times in one shot anybody. Doesn't happen that way though. You can't flip a coin 1,000 times probability, right? I have seen it flip 14 times though. I've seen this character blink 14 times in a row. Oh, I could still win. I could still win. I could still win. I can still win! I'm not dead yet. I do a lot of damage and it's random. He's gonna hit the cauldron! Yes! Fuck! Like my windows are open and shit. People are gonna be walking past and be like, what the f— Good fight, bro. Good fight. Good fight. Yo, our first winner is the Godzu. I tried. What's your name, bro? Dig Gods. You guys see how this works? It's fast and fun. Very good. So you get a Pioneer Media Miasma skin. This is from the partner, the community management team. This is a gift from them through the partners. Very good, sir. I'm gonna let you win again. If you win again and beat me again, you can get another skin. I'm gonna let you keep playing. Why not? I don't think you can do it all again. I think you got lucky. Just kidding. All right, let me clear out that fighter, and let me clear out my picks and comment some stuff out. Very good fight. The witch just got buffed. I still can't win. Who's next? Free for all time. Winner of this fights me. I love the YouTube video, man. Hell yeah, Lone Goat. Shout out to you, man. Thank you. Is Pioneer your favorite ship? No. So Pioneer kind of misses the mark on the gas side of things, which is where I play. We still like the Prospect. My favorite ship, I don't even know, man. Chromois. Porpoise. Hard to say. It's a little bit hard to say, mate. Yeah, Prospect fucks. You won once, so I was told it was a tie. Yeah, technically it's a 60 frame per second game, so if you both die in the same frame, which happens, it bugs out. Been enjoying diving into wormholes with a prospect. Yeah, if you make pings off of wormholes and warp between them, it's almost impossible to get caught. It's awesome. A lot of demons. Yeah, you're right. Whoa. I feel like I should shut the windows, but fuck it. I'll just traumatize some walkers. Santiago, what's up, buddy? It's good to see everybody. I hope you're all well. Fun to be streaming some Eve, hanging out. I'm basically going to be doing a lot of industry setup over the next couple weeks. We can talk about that when we're done here with the giveaways. Whenever it gets bored. Put that Chloro ASMR on, you know? I'll make the pirate work. The pirate's not bad. The problem is, and Emmy constantly needles about balancing and stuff, but the problem with the pirate is it's a really good 1v1 piece, but in the free-for-all it struggles. It does. And you can take antimatter on it, but that's going to make his 1v1 bad, so... It is just true that, you know, the pirate's tough to make work in the free-for-alls. This game was like, you gotta understand, like, you think of a game like League of Legends or Dota or even Eve, like, it's a whole group of people balancing shit. This is just us, just like memeing. You die so fast, yeah. A good example, let me think, somebody that can survive, you could try, like, fish antimatter. Am I dead yet? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, you died. Not bad though. Top 6 or top 7 it looks like. Hobbs eliminated Affinity and Dagadzu in the same time. Total glass cannon. Is the ship a glass cannon? Doesn't it have high armor, high health, and a disarm now? Dwayne's just going to continue to lie about the status quo of the ship. I don't want to talk about it. Mr. versus Brian. I don't know who's going to win. I got to make my pick. Hold on. Let me make my pick. Good luck, y'all. The dudes heal it. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Dude, if you hit this, you heal 25% of your health. You just got to kill the fiend. Who's going to kill the fiend? Wait, she's going to do it. She's going to do it. She's going to get it. She's going to get the fiend. Uh-oh. 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 Oh! She killed Baron. She killed Roshan. She healed 25% in Metamorphosis and then started fucking slapping. Now she's stacking up her parkour stacks. She's stacking up her parkour stacks now. Her base damage is getting incredibly high. Oh god, not like this. Oh, the ghost is getting worked. Oh my god, it's seriously baited and outsmarted. Mr. 556, well done. What is your pick, sir? Good fight. That was an intense one. The way we design these guys is there's a lot of bullshit that they can do. We put the monsters in the middle to heal because we noticed the slug was just hanging around waiting for everybody else to die. So we put the monsters so that you would be incentivized to go in the middle. Dwayne says, you're the most experienced with ship. Maybe it's bad. Maybe, I just used to seeing into the 1v1s dominate. Same setup. So you went Demon Parkour Flask. It's not bad. You're playing against Pirate. Mr. 556. So Demon Parkour and Flask. This is the drunk girl build. This is when you give a 4-year-old a flask of whiskey and tell her to go have fun in the arena. And she gets wasted. Oops, that's not right. Alright, let's turn off Twitch chat. Demon Parkour Flask, yeah? Cool. Good luck, buddy. For a skin. Can you beat me? I'm thinking this is going to be the easiest W of my life, personally. But I said that last time, and dude hustled me, and he's never even played before. The info is chlorobattle.com, actually. And I think the only thing not on there is probably the changes to the top. Everything else should be current. The top got a different change. We're going to keep playing with it. I don't think it's fully baked out yet. MFA is basically a D100 to survive, yeah. And I'm wondering if there's like actually any piece that doesn't apply to. I think the ship just has, well, the fact that he got the disarm is interesting. You know, why don't you try Berserk in a free-for-all, Dwayne, and spam disarm? The first disarm instantly gets you 5 stacks. Berserk Fish is really good at staying voided. Yeah, you remember that one time we had Berserk Fish a long time ago where there was no gap between the void? It was like a half a second gap between voids. I'm like, this is probably a problem. Yeah. I think we'll keep making the fish sneaky whenever he gets a change. All right, so I'm playing the pirate versus the drunk girl. So things to understand about the pirate. The pirate throws parrots out all the time in random directions that do minor damage and they bounce and come back. But what's really devastating about the pirate is this trick shot. It shoots it forward, whatever direction he's moving, and then bounces off the first wall. And when it bounces, it increases its damage by 25. So if you get sniped by that at any time, you're going to lose like half your health. It's very deadly. It's just a question of can it hit or not. She's going to hit all types of shots. It's just a question of can I connect with a trick shot and, you know, will it be devastating? It can't hit himself. No piece can hit yourself. Ooh, I almost lined that up. I was... Ooh, watch out, lady. Ooh, yeah, I'm killing her with birds. I'm killing her with birds. So the flask is a cool item. It makes you drunk, and you also throw the flask when you're done. I have an item called map. Every time I get hit, I drop a bomb and blink away. The blink must be equal to the radius of the map. So, of the arena. So it blinks you pretty far away every time. I am getting pretty worked here, and I'm pretty scared I'm not going to win now because she has full parkour stacks. I think the demon's just going to easily win now, unless I get a really lucky trick shot or two. I don't think I've hit a trick shot all game. Can it bend to bullets? No, they're straight lines, but we could code it too. Yeah, I'm getting absolutely worked. She's gonna ult here, and I'm dead. Map is up. Let's see if I can blink. I'm gonna blink the wrong way and die. Ready? Dead. Oh, I'm still in it somehow. How the hell did I survive that? I might be able to shoot her. Oh, come on! Oh my god, absolutely embarrassed. I'm literally out here just feeding. Go fight. What's your name, bro? Wow, dude. Quildog. All right, listen. That's a fair and square W right there. I got no game against that. I've now 0-2. Hold on. I'm gonna put it in the stream title so you guys know how bad I am. Yo, good fight. Let me make sure I don't give them all 20 of them. There we go. Beautiful. You said wash. These aren't going for much, right? These skins. Let's see how much they go for. It's been a while, right? 200 mil. Still, that's actually not bad for halfway, almost done with the cycle. All right, very good fight, sir. We're gonna keep going. This is fun. We're gonna keep going. Let's clear you out. Clear my pick out. I should have picked Flask. I knew I fucked up. And who's next? Let me win the FFA. I mean, I'm letting anybody win it. Fuck, I'm about to join myself. I'm joining my own FFA. If I win, we'll go with second place. Ooh, look at all these people with their level 10s. Wow. Fancy. Velociraptor, how you doing, dude? An ancient meme, but a fun one. Hope everybody's having a good day. We haven't played chlorobattle in a minute. Yeah. So we have experience now. And so level 1, or level 3, I think, you get bronze. Level 5, silver. And level 10, you get gold. And I'll let you custom design a skin. You can tell me what you want, and I'll draw it for you. It takes 100 experience, though, to hit level 10, so it's not easy. These people all have no lives. Hobbs, what's up, dude? Good luck, everybody. Winner of this fights me for a skin. And he says, excuse me? Did I stutter? I said what I said, and I mean it. I stand on it. She's like, bro! Why? Inverse says, what? What happened? Bigot shaming his neat chatters. I love my neat chatters. I think human life... I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. I think humans are worth more than the output of their production. That's what I think. I think that you have stories and you can do art and you have ideas. Just because capitalism says you suck doesn't mean you suck. I want you to remember that, chatter. Is it capped at 30? I think we're getting exactly 30. There's no cap. We had, oh, is it capped? No, it's not. Paul, there's even a leaderboard on the website. Over here, I don't know if you can see it. Like the top 5 of each player. I update it like once a week or whatever. It's just too fun. I mean, come on. It's a perfect example of an open source community building something for themselves. That's fun. My end goal is to make it a package that other streamers can just install and run on their own, but I haven't really bothered yet. It is open source, though. I'm going to be top dog. No cap, for real, on God. No, you're missing one. You're missing one. What are you missing? Deadass. Thank you. Thank you. I like all those things. I like for real, I like on God, I like no cap, and I like deadass, and I'm not ashamed. They're just not appropriate all the time, you know? Polish fish, fire versus water here. We have a candle trying to burn out a fish. So let's pause it for a second and then talk candle. We haven't really seen much candle, have we? So the way the candle works is that he throws embers. And the way embers work is that whenever they expire, they have a chance to come back. They also have a chance to duplicate. They have a chance to triplicate. And so what happens is as you throw embers, they randomly start fires. And they persist. So you'll see these fires sometimes explode into bigger pockets, and then they'll just die out randomly over time. They are tuned to die out over time. It's not like they're more likely. Coin flip, it expires, and then it's like 30% chance it duplicates, triplicates, etc. Bulbasaur against Chameleon. So close. This is like my parents or something, or someone's parents trying to talk Pokemon. It's the plant monster versus the chameleon. I think Polish Fish did it. Look at this field. He's burning it down, bro. What's up, Joss? What's going on, bro? Should we switch? Let's switch to the Billy Bass skin next. Polish Fish, very good. Let me make my pick. Hold on. My pick is... All right, I got my pick. What's your pick? Let's switch the Billy Bass skin today. We got Biscuit here, but I haven't coded it yet. You know what I'm saying? And I want to make sure they both enjoy their day. Yeah? So we'll go from Finding Nemo to the Billy the Bass Fish. Lighting one up for my homies. I mean, not a bad idea. Fish, my pick is locked in. Whenever you are ready, I will fight you. Ghost Mighty Milkshake. My pick is top parkour skates. All right. Oops. Your name is Polish Fish, and you didn't take fish. Curious. So we do Ghost, Mighty, and Milkshake in a 1v1? Bro, Milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. What it does not do is bring one boy to the yard. All right, let's go. Good luck. I hate that skin so much. That's all right. What, use this time to level up another guy then. Come on. Be nice. Be nice. The Billy the Bass one is funny. It's not my favorite. I like the Nemo one more, but you know what? He earned the goddamn skin. He gets the skin. I approved it. I love him. I appreciate him. So you can see over the top now. You can see this. I'll pause it. Over the top, there's these little dots. When he hits 3 dots, he explodes. He discharges all of his static. I think it's 3, right? Or is it 4? Oh, when you have 3 and then you hit another wall, right? Oh no, it's 5. I forgot how we changed this. Yeah, so he's about to discharge. Ready? Watch. Look. See that? And then the sparks start changing directions. It's like a spark storm. Uh-oh. He's inside of me. Get out of me. That was cool. The milkshake was off-centered. That was nuts. Here we go. I'm going to do another spark storm. It's basically Vol Spark from Path of Exile. Do you guys know Vol Spark? I feel like I actually lose this. I don't think I can beat him unless the storms hit him. So what's happening here is the reason why I can't touch him is because I have an item called Skates, which means every time I take damage, I run away. And he has a wall of ghosts around him. So I can't really get close to Spark on him. I'm going to have to kill him with this. This is like my only win con. The storm. Discharging inside of somebody. Dude, all day I've been accidentally horny posting. And I'm sorry for that. What? Oh, I almost got in there. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Discharge. Fuck. I didn't get in there. This is an interesting match. I've never seen this since we buffed the top. Uh-oh. He's inside of me again. Fuck. God damn it, dude. That was not consensual at all. I need to hit him with the razor blades and the... Am I about to go 0-3? Is this real life? I'm deadass about to fucking, on God, for real, switch up my pawn strategy here and start doing some tryhard shit because y'all are making me look bad. What is this? Young man, knock it off. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Explode. Explode. Fuck. Bro. Now I gotta build up another 5. I'm just gonna go inside of him again. Here we go. I gotta build up 5 stupid ass. Listen, I may have coded the game, but clearly I have no idea what the fuck's happening because I've lost every single match I've played. Holy fuck. Good fight. Alright, Mr. Fish. I know your name. You've been around. Easy to remember. Good fight. Alright, let's keep going. I said 5 skins. I'm committed, even though I'm now sad about it. I need to beat somebody. Can someone sandbag a game for me real quick? Thanks. Alright, let's play again. Good luck. Bing bong. That's frustrating. We Gucci. This is the skin that Bang Biscuit hates. It's the fish, but it's the Billy the Bass on a plaque. I think it's kind of funny. I made his belly a little bit less big. I think it's funny. So here's what I was thinking about doing with the skins. You guys have heard me talk about it a lot. I'm going to slow it on the entry time. Everybody enter. We got about 30 seconds to enter. I'm slowing it down. Winner of this fights me for a skin. I'm thinking about doing this for the costumes. When you hit level 10, you can submit a costume idea. If it's approved, it'll go in. And when you play a character, you're going to get a random skin. I think that might be the way forward. And then we can allow you to customize it by choosing a digit. So if you go fish and you're level 10, you have 2 fish costumes, it'll randomize it unless you choose it. That's the thing I'm going to do. I'm not going to have a limit on the number of skins either. I think I'm going to let anybody that hits level 10 make a skin. Because I really don't understand the point of... I mean, it was fun to race, but let's just let everybody have fun. I mean, seriously, what the hell? We can all make skins on this, the Year of Our Lord. If you guys don't know about the Yule, let me just remind you. The Yule is the Year of Our Lord. First notes. This is the best part of the Loru drama, is the Yule acronym. On God. Amen. Good little fight here. Johnny 5 going down first. Feels bad. Knocks the, getting wrecked. Mr. Sherlock not cut out for this world. Dark Dwayne trying the Berserker strategy to get the disarms going. I think it's... I mean, not bad, dude. Look at the... Dwayne dodging the fire? Getting... Well, hold on a second. I think Berserk might be best in slot for ship now that I think it. Maybe not. I mean, Bully's... Is Dwayne gonna do it? Oh my god, are you guys watching Dark Dwayne? He's literally dodging everything. Oh, he didn't dodge that. That was pretty relevant. Uh-oh. I'm rooting for Big D now all of a sudden. Oh, he killed Sherlock. He killed... How the fuck did that demon live? Bro, how is this demon alive? Oh, are you serious? What was that? Oh my god, is this dude gonna get 2 skins off me? Stop. Alright, hold on. Let me make my pick first. I gotta go try hard mode now. That's fucking ignorant, dude. You out of your damn gourd. Hold on, let me pick. Don't pick yet. Here, I'm gonna minimize this till I'm ready. What do I do to beat this guy? Alright, I think I got it. Let me pick my item. Let me look at the item selection here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, alright, I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Whatever you got, let's fight. Same setup again? So you're going Demon Slayer Smoke? Alright. I guess I should have anticipated that, but that would be cheating. Let's go Mr. 556. This person's about to win 2 skins. I need to stop this from happening. Demon. Slayer Smoke. We have a double smoke match. Interesting. Alright, let's go. Good luck. I can't let this chatter take 2 skins. I refuse. I'm not going down like that. I'm playing Cat. Cat's a great 1v1er. I think Cat's easily tier 1 1v1er. I'm going right for her immediately. I'm gonna get the swipe down. Here we go. Swipe. Swiped. Yeah, get swiped on. Oh, there's some yarn. How's that? Oh, I was hoping I would immediately meow at her. By the way, the Cat's ult is really great. He just spams the word meow at the enemy. I fucking love this game. Debug mode. It's super effective. Yeah, it just like reduces health slowly. I'm not afraid. I think I can beat him. The Cat's no joke. Swiping left. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. The Cat only swipes left. Well, I mean, maybe the bottom is right. The ball of yarn. The Cat has a bunch of attacks. The ball of yarn the Cat drops, it lures you in. So if you're near the ball of yarn, it'll actually change your direction towards it. It's very deadly. You may see it here. You may see her change directions. Ready? See? Changes directions. Ooh, she stopped right before she hit it and ulted. Wow. Fuck that. We both have ults. Both of them are spammy. But, you know. Yeah, she's like getting absolutely beasted here. And bled down. It's over. Thank God. Finally. The bleed debuff, it does a lot of damage if you're full health, but it can't kill you. It does less damage the lower you get. At this point, it's all over but the crying. I can finally win. I'm 1 in 3, and it's all over. Here we go. Yarn kill. She did it again. She fucking did it again. Hey, Aaron. Yeah, you're welcome, brother. Thanks for hanging out. All right, finally, I get to preserve my skin. Mr. Good Fight Friend. The truth is that, listen, I was going easy on you the first round. This was when I was trying, yeah? Just kidding. Good fight, man. The Cat's good 1v1. The Cat generally abuses these pieces that want to, like, stick around and, like, kind of slowly whittle away at you. The Cat just has a lot of high damage attacks that tend to land. Smoke's a good pick 1v1, though. Smoke is an excellent pick. It makes them hazy, which is like blind in other games, misses half their attacks. For characters with really big, strong attacks, making them hazy, it's brutal. All right, we still got two more skins to hand out. And now I'm 1 in 3. Good luck, everybody. I love your pretty faces. Except this guy. I don't like that face right there. That's a scary ass face. I'm so ready to die as the first 10 again. Yeah. Well, to be fair, this person here, this chatter here wanted that glory all to herself. So the first person to die is almost kind of like an honor, you know? Of all the people, you were the first to die. I mean, that's, you know? I have a lot of optimizing to do. I have a lot of optimizing to do in this game. You can tell when we have like over 20, 30 players, there's some definite frame crunching. You probably can't tell on stream though, but I can tell. We pretty much just built with no damn, look at that spark storm. Dead again, says Dwayne. He's flipping tables. Oh, you didn't make it in time? Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Bummer. Fish? Johnny 5 doing quite well. You may notice the ghosts running past each other without haunting. That's because they can't haunt each other. They're unhauntable. Just haunted the candlestick there. Ooh! Hayes is lucky that Ghost's haunt was on cooldown. Haunt, when you're the ghost, whenever you touch another pawn, you go inside of them for a couple seconds, and then you come out and you heal. And you do damage. It's very powerful. Someone says fucking chair. Look at this ship user over here. Katsei's gonna win, dude. He's got Slayer with ship. Yep. Oh, what? 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 Where's his face? What? 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 That's crazy, bro. How the fuck did you do that? You tagged him with the glaive is what happened. Here, we can go to the combat log if you want. I don't have my pick. You can actually look at the combat log. It's The glaive, yeah. The glaive is the circle thing he spins. It's really big. It's kind of hard to notice it when it fades out, too. Let me make my pick. Hold on. Let me hide you. So my pick this time is going to be... Alright, I got my pick locked in. What's your pick, friend? Ich liebe dieses Spiel. I don't know what that means. Ship buff when? We just buffed the ship. Fish parkour map, you got it. You're up against Witch Bully Skates. I'm going Witch again. But I'm gonna go the campy the tanky build. So you wanna go fish parkour map. Means I love this game. Fish parkour map is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen fish map. Have you guys ever seen fish map before? I've been playing this game since the start. I don't think I've ever seen this combo. I've seen this a lot, but not this. All right, good luck. Forest Skin, can you beat young Chlorokin at his own game with his own witch? Wait, with map? Oh. I thought you ran something else. Oh, okay, never mind. I have seen it then. I thought it was like Killbot. Foreskin? No. We're going to give out one skin, not foreskin. Just one. Oh, okay, never mind. So I've seen it. I just forgot. Thank you. Sorry. So I made a big deal about something that I've clearly seen a ton of times. All the moves you ever see in this game are subject to change, by the way. You know how you're used to playing like Dota or like League or something where like the moves never change? In this game, we change the moves anytime, any day for any reason. Like we just gave her a cauldron for no reason. The fish, you know, he hasn't been changed in a while. He's kind of an old piece, but these pieces get changed all the time. So when we're doing a chlorobattle stream with fewer viewers, sometimes we just ask for ideas and we code them in live. So if you're playing today and you're like, well, I don't like the way that this piece works, it's like, well, come by and suggest it, actually. You know, my fish is suffering. He did hit me, which is good. He's got to hit me a few times. You know, lazy is really good against the fish. The cauldron applies the lazy status because it cuts his camping in half. Ooh, I hit him there. Nice. Or his camping, his diving in half. The problem with the fish is he spends a lot of time void, right? And when he pops out, he's defended by his attack. You haven't won a match in over 25 games? Well, to be fair, there's 30 people, you know? Maybe it's not your turn yet. Winning free-for-alls is impossible, but if you can win 1 versus 1s, it's like, well, okay, you're starting to understand what's good 1 versus 1 and what's not. I don't know how good Fish is for free-for-all. I don't know. You think he's quite good, but you're tempted to pick parkour, right? Instead of Berserk for the more void time. I think Fish Berserk for free-for-all could work. So the witch does a few things. Obviously, we talked about the blink. We talked about the cauldron. The other thing the witch does is whenever she touches a wall, she'll slowly like fly to the other side of the arena. And what's powerful about this is when she's flying like this, she can still apply effects. Like this bully circle will still bully people while she's flying. So it's a bit of a synergy there. It's one of the reasons why the witch is so cool. This build originally, the skates too, it's not very good against fish, but the skates also can apply when she's porting the blades. She can also drop a cauldron while she's flying. Can I hit him with the cauldron, please? Yes, yes. I really need to get like a couple of hits on him or something. There's a fundamental problem with the fish is that he's not susceptible to bully because while he's diving, he can't be bullied. And so when he comes out, he's already dealt the damage. So it just doesn't actually do that much against him. It doesn't really prevent the damage. You can see I'm actually getting a couple bully stacks now, which is awesome. This is actually really big for me. Oh, he missed the cauldron and I needed that. Oh! Oh! Get comboed on! I hit him like 3 times with a blink. I'm gonna look at the kill log. What the fuck was that? Oh, did I hit him with a... I hit him with 4 separate cauldrons. I blink and hit him with a cauldron at the same time. I'm thinking about making the cauldron do half damage, but stay around so we can see it, you know? Anyway, good fight, dude. Looks like I'm coming back into this. Alright, who's next? Who wants a piece? I'm not done yet. We still got like 20, 30 people that want to try this. Let's go. 2 more skins left. Good luck. Biscuits and gravy, rigged combo. Must be true. Good luck. If you want to see how much experience you have, one easy way to do that is when you join, you'll see the number next to your name. That's your experience with that pawn, with your name and that pawn combo. This lives on my computer as an ini file. It's funny. It's not even JSON. Good luck. Winner of this fights me for a skin. 2 skins left. We've given out 3 skins. Bing bong bing. Five skins. Did you do that transaction, Gravy, and test it? By any chance? You said like after 6. I'm curious what the result was. I didn't do it because I was lazy, honestly. That was the only reason. I should have, but you know, woke up at fucking way too late o'clock. Dank Gravy here is extremely happy because our spreadsheet's hooked up with live assets. Suddenly Raider's first one dead. Feels bad, man. Damn campers cleaning up the candle. Dark Dwayne still in it to win it. Nox is doing really well all of a sudden. Nox is someone to watch here. Be careful. Oh, Dwayne barely surviving that candle pain. Oh, Gravy almost killed him with the flask. Dude, Gravy threw a flask and it was like an inch away. And he disarms the top and kills him and then dies to the fire. Dwayne, bro. Wait, this guy's back in the finals again. Talk about a good build. Uh-oh. The candle's going right over her, too. Candle W. All right. You made me have to... You made me avoid this situation of having him up in 3 times speed. This guy's good. This guy's good at the free-for-alls. Noxsha, let me make my pick. Let me hide you real quick. Let me make my pick. I want to play... Let me think. Let's go look at the wiki real quick. What have I not tried? What do I want to do? All right. I think I know what I want to do. So, what do you want to do? Noxa, you tell me whatever you want to play. Candle, parkour, smoke, same one. He's gonna... Inverse says he's gonna play Slug. Why would you assume that? My pick, of course, is Slug Berserk map. Nox is he nailed it. Candle, parkour. I'm too predictable, right? Smoke, not skates. All right, so here's the deal. Candle, parkour, smoke versus Slug Berserk map. I'm super positive the candle wins this. I think I'd have to get very lucky to try to out-sustain the candle. The way the slug works is every time one of his attacks expires naturally without being intercepted by a player, he heals for 1. So the whole time, these keep healing him over and over and over and over again. However, the slug has virtually no life, and the slug does very limited damage, obviously. I've taken map as a way to try to keep the slug alive here, but we're inevitably going to lose here because I just don't think that slug beats candle. I just don't. I think he can apply his damage long before he gets dead from sickness. The way these puddles work is that each puddle does 20 damage, and then it decays to 0 damage over this duration. If you touch a puddle, you get sickness. You become sick for 10 seconds, which does 1% of your missing health per second, and it can kill you. So this dot can kill you. Of course, you'd have to be under 10% for it to do so. Slug is the Abazin Smart Bomber, right? Yes, nailed it. I think I might get a... Oh, I got a sickness on him. So you see he's sick now. He's not going to take much damage, though. See? Almost none. Because he's not missing health. But the fact that I even hit him is pretty nuts. Also, picking candle plus smoke, very thematic, very appropriate. I like that. Definitely a barn burner here. Everybody's on the edge of their seats here. But you can kind of see how these little fires start out and they break out. You see this? Very cool. We're going to probably make the fish put out fires, I'm sure. I'm sure. Why not? I'm just going to let it ride. Fuck it. We'll probably be done streaming after chlorobattle anyway, so we'll just enjoy the last 2 skins, however long it takes. My girlfriend called me out of the blue today before I streamed while she was at work. I'm like, hello? What do you want? What is happening? Are you okay? She's like, hey, what's going on? I'm like, what's up? But the fish gets a debuff from the fire called seared. I like that. Yeah, tuna steaks. I'm actually doing way better than I thought here. I don't know if you can kind of see how this is going down, but yeah, look. Oh my god, I might actually win this. I wonder why he didn't get sick there. I'm sorry, why did he not get sickness? What? Hold on. I gotta look at the combat log. What was that? Oh, wait. Wait, he didn't hit any oozes in there? I thought he hit a bunch of oozes. All right. Maybe they all expired right before you hit them. Shouldn't fire burn the disease? Yeah, that's a good question. So we have a page on the wiki about statuses, and I'm always happy to add more if you guys have ideas. One thing I didn't want to do with the statuses was just put like the normal basic ones. So sometimes you'll see them rewritten. Ooh, he's killing me here. Ah, bro, that's not fucking cool, bro. Bro, stop hitting me, bro. Okay, good fight. But we have like disarmed and stuff, but we also have like some unique ones, I think. So I love the unique ones. Good fight. Very good job. I'm pissed, but I'm also happy. It's kind of a win-win for me, you know? We have 1 skin left. We've given out 4 skins. It's crazy. Good fight, brother, sister, NB, friend B. Everybody else in between. Oh, we got 1 more W left. That might take a while, though, if you guys can't beat me, so... Good fight. I tried to get away with the slug, but it didn't happen. I'm gonna make my pick now, actually. I'm gonna make my pick in front of you guys, but you won't know. You won't know which one. Alright, I know what I'm gonna pick already. Yeah, I already know. Alright. Let's let you guys in. Oops. I just gotta comment that out and let you in. There you are. Good luck. I am going to make my pick. All right, yeah, I got my pick. I think I can win. Is P9 still here by any chance? Pretty cool. I might. I don't know if you're gonna be around. I don't know what time zone you're at, but I'm gonna DM you if you're around. Demon parkour map. Ah, I see. I see. I think we're about due for a new pawn. We're actually due for a lot of changes. I haven't coded in a while. A new pawn, a new item, and a new style would be fantastic. We are. It is kind of hard to get new styles though. You know, I have this style idea that I was thinking, and it's really avant-garde, very chlorokin coded. But the idea of the new style I was thinking was a style called editor, and it literally. So this is what I was thinking, and. Do whatever you want, but I was thinking about taking the character's name. So like if you pick demon with editor, it'll take the string demon, D-E-M-O-N, and it'll hash it. And then the hash, the output, the hash itself will do something. Like some very basic scheme of buffs or something. And so the idea is the characters' names are all different effects from the same style. And what's going to happen is when a new character gets entered, like the name is going to affect the hash. I was thinking about doing something like that. It'd be kind of cool. Mr. Sherlock versus Suddenly Raiders. Suddenly Raiders went from last to now almost first. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, Raiders! Oh, you blinked right into the fire. Oh, I'm so sorry. Mr. Sherlock, what's your pick? Good try. I'm glad you're having fun, though. Witch is a... Nobody picks Witch. She's my fave. When I originally made Witch, her name was Flicker. That's why she flickers around. You want to do random? All right, random versus Mummy Mighty Killbot. Sounds good. And so your name is Mr. Sherlock 5. He's going to random versus my Mummy Mighty Killbot. Mummy Mighty Killbot, I got to say, if this should beat random, unless he gets a godly 1v1. What happened? What did I do? Oh, I misspelled it. Mummy Mighty Killbot, choose random style, choose random item. Ah, we forgot the choose random pawn part. How about that? Let's try it again. There we go. What'd you get? You got top Berserk Killbot. All right. Good luck. It's a Killbot mirror. There's going to be 2 Killbots. Oh no, my cat's meowing. Here, I'll be right back. Fight me. She's so needy. I finally found some food that like is like crunchy without carbs in it. They use like bone meal or something to do it. Biggest problem with my cat is she can't like eat normal food because she's fucking post-diabetic and shit. And so I have to like buy her this like wet food all the time, and like it's like it makes her teeth suffer. But I finally found some shit. Where's the music? So quiet. Oh. Alright, so we got Mr. Sherlock doing Spark Storms against the young mummy over here. I don't think I have any chance in hell at losing here. I mean, the mummy is too good. But the top does have the ability to randomly win 1v1s. Am I out of focus here? What's going on? There we go. Anyway, good luck, Sherlock. He's about to storm again. Bit of a boring match, but I can promise you that when this arena folds here at 180 seconds, we're going to be right on top of each other, and there's no avoiding the attacks anymore. So kind of a standard melee. Oh, he hit me with the Killbot. It's annoying. It's funny how you can't really tell whose Killbot is whose. I could draw a line from the Killbot to the owner. You think that'd be too spammy, or would that be helpful? Like a transparent black line. Look at it bug out. It's like freaking out. Alright, so far I'm getting dominated. I mean, I don't know what to say. I've been getting worked the entire day in chlorobattle. This is ridiculous. Look at the density of his sparks from Berserk. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Yeah, okay, I got an attack off. Didn't do much, though. Bruh. Bro, I'm getting real sad. Not like sad, but like I thought that this would be easy work. But this guy is fucking hosing me. Bro, it's like I'm literally getting fucking humiliated. Good fight, bro. that one was rough. That was a rough one. I just got absolutely hustled. Sherlock, good fight, dude. He random, and you know what? beat me fair and square. You usually dominate? Yeah, because I usually counter pick people. The blind picks, I can't do them at all. Listen, we're going to keep playing a little bit. Do some free-for-alls. So here's the deal. I'm going to obviously start to work on chlorobattle a little bit more as I do the industry stuff and as it unfolds, but this is going to be something we're working on for years. So you're going to get your own art in the game. You're going to get your own items in the game. We sometimes do tournaments where the winner gets to design a new piece or a new item or something like that, right? Just for complete shits and gigs, let's turn on teams and see if this is broken. Let's do a 10v10. I haven't done this in a long time. Yo, Nox, take care, brother. See ya. I don't know how this is gonna work with the rank names. I've never done a team since we added ranks. The names might be overwritten or something. Anyway, the first 20 people get in. I just want to see what this looks like real quick, and if it's broken. Is it not working? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. I forgot to uncomment and let Twitch in. That was my fault. Try it again. If you ever get spammed on my channel, you can do play and join. They're interchangeable to get around the flood control. All right, so this should, I think, put us on... Did it not put us on teams? Maybe I disabled it entirely. I'm not sure. Or maybe it puts us on teams when we get in. Oh, I see. Here we go. Okay, so it is a little fucked up, but it does work. The lobby's busted. All right, so here we go. Gold versus blue here. But crucially, your skins still work. See? So you can still style. So what team am I on? Am I on blue? Did I even get in here? Oh, I'm on gold. All right, gold's gonna win, obviously. So the only thing teams does is it turns off damage from people on your team. And then if there's nobody else left, besides all members of one team, the game's over. You should still get experience from this. I don't know how the winner works for this, though. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Fish down. I don't see how gold can lose. I'm on gold, and clearly I've won every game. Although Dwayne's on blue. That is a problem. All scrubs on gold. I love the instant shit talking. It's actually awesome. We got Flux 556 on my team. We got Flux and his cat. We got Sherlock who beat me, right? Or no, did he? Yeah, no. Yeah, he just beat me. Dude, gold is full of heavy hitters here. All right. Woo! Copa heal, barely surviving that boo attack, dying to the soul. Listen, this ain't pretty when it's 4 Goldilocks versus 1 Snoopy with 4 health. Blue, your entire survival relies on this 4 health guy here, and it's over. So I don't know how this works. Why did Mr. Sherlock get first place, is my question. One of us got first. Is it random? It doesn't look alphabetical. I think it's random, which is fine. So we could play teams. It means one person from the winning team will get a bonus for experience. We're talking about this column here, right? I want to try it again and see how that works. Because my problem, I haven't been doing any team play because we weren't getting any bonus experience. I think what happens is I randomize the order when I join. I think damage done would be a good one, but then I worry about like survival pawns. I don't know. We could actually make it based on this. All right, so let's try again and see if it's random again or if Sherlock or whatever is in first. First 20 people enter. Hey, Hayes, take care. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you. Fun stream today. Totally different vibes than on Friday. Friday was brutal. But I'm over it. I've apologized. That's how we get past things. We see what we did wrong, we try to change it, and we make things right. Join Witch. Bully Skates. You know, antimatter is a great pick in free-for-all. It's like, there's no way around it. The thing about antimatter is that it makes you way more survivable. However, your damage output becomes sussy because you have all these debuffs, right? I'm on Team Blue now. Obviously, the better of the two teams. Bang Biscuit's here. Oh, Gravy's on the other side. Let's get him. Big action over here. You live a lot longer, too, unless you get ganged up on in this mode. You see how people live a lot longer? It's kind of interesting. It's impossible to tell what's going on, though. You still just gotta watch yourself. Bro. Fish. Hang on, buddy. Fish! No! Dwayne killed Fish. Kill this slug. Kill this slug. Oh, come on. I'll kill him. I'll kill him. I'll kill him. This slug has 1 health. He's about to start healing. Bro, look at this slug right here. It's pissing me off. Oh my god. 7 coin flips in a row. Blue easily wins this. Ooh, FG, what the fuck was that? Did you just see FG do that? He was like zigzag. What the fuck? You got it, Biscuit. Yeah, perfect time to wind down if you guys are done. I gotta watch it again. I gotta go back and watch it again. Oh my fucking god. Did you guys see that? My man went full fucking Stalin. Yo, check this out. What the fuck? Dude, watch this. I'm gonna put it in slow motion. So, first of all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blues versus 1 gold. Gold has no health left. My boy Santiago walks up and says, you know what? Guys, leave it to me. Just shoots him directly center mass. That's so awesome, dude. It also looks random, too, so that works. Oh, I can't believe it. It's so fucking funny. Alright, let's just play some more team games. Fuck it, this is funny as hell. Oops. This is even more entertaining than I expected. What's up, Tulo? How you doing? We're playing team 10v10s. I guess we're still in the Eve category. We just gave out a bunch of prizes, so... Here, I'll switch it. Fuck it. I don't want to get in trouble. Software. Z-Gray, what up? What up? What up? How y'all doing? Thank you all for hanging out with me today. The plan was to do gas, but we had a lot of stuff to talk about, so I skipped it. About to do a little 10v10 here. We need 5 more participants, or else just one team gets a lopsided. Actually, wait, I think we add bots now, don't we? If we have like 15 people, one team gets 8, one gets 7 in a bot. I think we do that now. I forgot how I worked in the teams. It's 2 spots left. 1 spot left. Good luck. I think looking at the map right here, my personal thought is that gold is gonna win. That's my guess. Dude, we should do predictions on which team wins with the channel points. We pause it at the start, look at all the pawns, and then bet all our channel points. Alright. Alright. Gold is getting absolutely hustled. Come on, gold. Retro. Yep. Retro's on gold. How do we lose? Is Gamba legal? Oh, fuck. Dude, gold is busy shooting themselves. Oh my god, dude. Gold got absolutely hustle maxed. One thing I want to do is change the top around again some more. We'll get to that later in the week. Too many cool things to do here on this stream. Great fight, Blue. I don't even know. It wasn't even close, folks. It honestly wasn't even close. Max picking up the bonus XP. I kind of like this. A random winner gets the XP. That's kind of cool, actually, right? Huh. I hadn't really thought about how the XP was going to work here. Dwayne, 15th. Here, I'm going to cap it at 16 players this time. That way we can all get on the scoreboard. I'm also going to join as well. You didn't make the lead. Yeah, yeah, I just noticed that. I'll cap it at 16. Guys, join up. 15 slots. We're doing gold versus blue. All right, who wins? Let me know. We won't have to do the channel points. I'm too lazy, but who wins this? We have Witch, Candle, Top, Ghost, Top, Pirate versus Top Pirate, Mecha Fish, Slug, Ship, Demon, and Top. I mean, so gold has 3 tops and 2 ghosts? Sheesh. I don't think the demon or the slug are going to do anything. I think blue runs away with this. Runs away. Good luck. I think they have too many kind of slow healy pieces. Everybody on blue is getting shit done right away. You know what I'm saying? I'm gold, by the way, in case you were wondering if there's a bias. Right now, I think the enemies are going to beat me. I'm getting the urge to make a new pawn now. I feel like the cactus pawn needs to come into the game. The pawn is another thing too. I just haven't felt like coding it yet. We're going to make a pawn that is just a pawn from chess that starts in the middle, and then he slowly tries to reach the outside. And if he reaches the outside, he becomes a queen and kills everybody. That's the goal. Look at gold. I don't even know. Like, my analysis is just dog shit. Gold just dominated. I guess it's because I'm on the team. You got an idea for a pawn? Is it a pirate? Johnny says you saw something. What happened? You ghost haunted a teammate? Did it? Oh! Oh! Well, hold the dang horses there. Let's go to the damn ghost code and investigate this. Yeah, that's a. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah. All right, so on ghosts, enter, possess. Where is that at? Very good. So we can change that, but this is funny because the haunt goes around all of the normal architecture for the way it works. Yeah, it's really funny because all the other ones we don't have to add a check here, but this one we do. So we could say if attacker.team equals base pawn.team return. And that should probably fix that. So this is saying if the possess attack is the attacker is the team is equal to the same as the victim, which is the base pawn in my code, then we're not going to allow it to haunt. Let's see if that works. We're not really gonna. Wow, Mr. 556 is all up in there. Oh, okay. I'll get the free experience. Thank you. Perfect. Yeah, that's rigged. All right, let's try it again. See if we can check that ghost thing. I already picked ghosts. Only ghosts. Ghost only. No, you can pick whatever. We're just gonna see if we can get a ghost to like walk over a teammate without haunting. I also gotta fix the ghost expression as well. It's backwards. Holy shit, I already picked ghosts. Alright, let's find out. You know what's funny? Yep, Johnny pointed it out. If we're all ghosts, we can't haunt each other. So any non-ghosts here? Here we go. Let's watch one of these non-ghosts. There's 2 of them here. Let's watch 3 of them here. Let's watch these 2. Are the blue ghosts gonna walk over these or not? Oh, they're still latching. All right, I'll have to look into that. I guess I didn't fix it. Oh, I see where it is. Okay, I'm an idiot. I see what I did. We can probably fix this right now if we go to the code and we look at on area entered on the ghost possess. So we're going to have to say if area dot get parent dot team equals base pawn dot team return. Right? We're basically adding it here. Let's see if this works. I don't know if the code will update now. Oh, what happened? Oh, oops. We got to go up to. Sorry guys, I'm doing live coding here. Board arena area. Huh. Alright, let's watch retro here. We're watching both of these demons over here. We're trying to see if a blue ghost will walk over them now. I might have to reboot the game to actually reload the pre-made. Come on, somebody get inside. Wait, somebody haunt Divine Retro. It's a fucking child. Here we go. Oh, look, passed it. Passed it. Passed it. All right, we fixed it now. Good to go. I fixed their face. They're supposed to have their mouth open when they're ready to haunt. Right now it's backwards. I just fixed that too. Then we'll have to do a reload. Dank Raby, last one surviving. Nice, we fixed the bug. How cool is that? Who called out the bug? Well, yeah, you can always give the idea, but if you wait until you earned it, yeah, then it doesn't, you know? Yeah, exactly. It's a good idea. I'm happy to put it on the list too, but the list, like, you know, it's just the list. We can't make them all. Which I think is your point. Cut it to me, very good. So I think we fixed it now. I just had to go into, because almost every attack in the game is an attack. It's inherited logic and it all acts the same way. But haunt is different. When you haunt something, it's a totally different mechanic. It's a la carte, avant-garde, or whatever you want to call it. That's neither one of those is appropriate, but I just wanted to say them. Hell yeah. All right, let's try this again. I think we fixed it now. Now you guys can play whatever you want. You don't have to play Ghosts. But this is exciting. It was actually inside of the Ghost Possess object, which is terrible. We should probably find a way to launder this as a normal attack, basically. Dwayne wants me to buff the ship. You guys want to buff ship? We should do a workshop where we introduce a new pawn and do balance at the same time. Buff mecha. It's funny because I feel like I did buff the ship immensely with the EMP thing. But maybe it's not good enough. No, you don't have to specify. If you type join, it'll randomize. Anything you don't provide here is randomized. So you can give join and a pawn, and it'll random these two, right? So if you just want to play, you just do join or play. And it randomizes it. It's really only if you know what you want to do or, you know, whatever. You can specify a build. Buff mecha. We'll give Micah some shine. I like the way he shoots now. I like his glaive still, but we'll give him some shine. All these people are going to get shine. We already kind of spoken about that. We want to have everybody have some complexity. Right now, the only complexity Mecha has is that when he switches forms, he instantly attacks. Which admittedly, is quite strong. You said you won once and you got nerfed to the ground. That's hilarious. What you're leaving out is that I buffed the shit out of it before you won. And I retuned it back to normal. Yo, he's like a forum poster in like an MMO in like the 2000s. He's like, well, they buffed Priest. That's awesome. I fucking love my chat. Mr. Sherlock gets the XP. Blue easily kills it. Let's try some free-for-alls now. Yeah? What do you say? Little free-for-all action won't hurt. We'll just change some flags here. We'll turn off teams. Max players, set it back at 99. In fact, we should probably just cap it off at 30. Because if we don't do that, we might have performance issues. Oops. Ghost Bacon Ranch. Yo, they're making me hungry, dude. You're about to end the stream. Ghost Pepper Bacon Ranch, dude. I would fuck with that in a second. I might regret it, but I don't care. Anyway. We'll probably play a few more. I'll hop off. If you remind me, if I remember, in fact, I'll update the scoreboard before I get off. But this game needs actually a bunch of code now. I haven't really worked on it in a long time. And what we need to do is to do some balance passes, add some more abilities, and add a new pawn, add a new item. Keep it cool. Buff the tire. You know what I'm saying. We got to buff the tire. One thing about statuses in this game I thought was pretty interesting was, you know, there's a lot of redundancy in conditions and statuses and debuffs in games. For example, like, what separates like a stun effect from a combination of root, silence, and mute, right? It's the same thing. Like if you can't cast spells, you can't move, you can't use items, it's a stun. So the idea is instead of adding a stun, you add the constituents and you combine them to form the stun. That's kind of what I want to do in this game, right? We have disarm, we have root, we have, you know, the ability to stun somebody essentially. But we don't actually explicitly give them that ability. Wow, I'm doing really well. What the fuck? Woo! Oh my god, look at me go. Look at me shine. Look at me flourish. Is it the same issue as the shotgun sniper rifle thing of shooters? I forget what the fuck we were just talking about. How's that? How's that for non-committed? Damn, it's me versus Copa Heal, and I just healed off a fiend for 25% of my health. I think I'm going to easily win this. What were we just talking about? Overlapping conditions. I know I never really thought about shooters that much, to be honest with you, but I think with shooters, the guns would be like a predetermined profile of attributes, like spray and ammo and damage and everything else, right? Oh, both insta-kill? I see. I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily the same thing I was thinking. I don't know. Because I was talking about combining statuses to form another status. I guess I can't see the connection with the guns. God damn it, bro. I wanted to feel alive for once. For one time. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's play again. Kind of sure I got around this, but not including shotguns at all, yeah. I guess, yeah, I'm not seeing the connection at all. Yeah, my bad. Whatever you're going for, I couldn't see it, my bad. It happens. Buff mech up. No, you're bad, my bad. Listen, I'm running it back. I gotta beat this guy. I can't believe I didn't win. Wait, it's not working? Oh no. Oh, he forgot to join. My man creates a 500-point spreadsheet and forgets to join. Happy Father's Day to any fathers out there. We got any fathers in chat? Shout out to y'all. I don't know nothing about being a father, but I had one. And I can tell you that if you don't want a kid, it's tough. Sometimes you find out later you don't want it. It's tough, but shout out to those that actually make that sacrifice. Get called out and shamed. I feel like a lot of fathers, you know, have the children and then be like, damn, it's just like, I love them and I want to do everything I can, but like, you know, I would have done this differently. I feel that. And I think that, you know, to be in that position, if that happened to you, not to everybody, but if that happened, like, you're doing the right thing if you feel a little trapped or bad by it, because you're actually doing what's right. So I appreciate you. Wish you could feel better though. I'm daddy sometimes, not a father. There you go. Good man. I think I might have only dated one person with a kid, and I didn't really interact with a kid. I was very young. I think kids are awesome. I don't really, I don't really enjoy interacting with them. I'm sorry. I don't. Not all, but most. Not because I'm too cool, because it's just tedious. I don't know what it is. It's just, if she says, fuck them kids. Listen, bro, you coming from the Epstein country, all right? You gotta be careful with the verbiage. All right? You fucking pull a Ghislaine Maxwell on me. Kids can be, and I'm teasing, of course. I'm just joking. Kids can be but I don't want to be raising a teenager in my 50s. Sure, sure. Ooh! Uh-oh, what's up? What's up? What happened? What happened? That's right. That's right. We're done. Ah, number 1. I'm on top, baby, where I belong. Let's go. Get wrecked. Y'all know what I mean? I know exactly what you mean, you Gucci. Thank you for coming, everybody. I appreciate your pretty faces. Hopefully you got a prize. If you didn't, you got to try harder. I'll be back tomorrow. Who knows what I do? I'll probably end up doing that wormhole gas, and then we'll probably end up doing more chlorobattle, but who knows? The day is young. The life is young even. We like to do NPSIs on stream. I'm really interested in getting people to come on a Discord stage and do a debate at some point. Just casual debates about topics, because a lot of you people have a lot to say, but I'm curious what it would be like on the comms. You know, other than that, you guys are going to watch me do a lot of industry stuff, setting stuff up, moving characters around next month or two, so should be fun. Appreciate you coming. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for your codes. People have been using my codes like crazy. Somebody literally made... If she says gonna touch myself. Alright, okay. Somebody made like a 12 account army and like used my codes for everything, which was crazy. Thank you. I don't deserve none of it. I appreciate it. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and keep it to you. Thank you for being here. Brutac, see you soon. Gravy, goodbye. Inverse Flux, take care. See you, Spooky. Johnny, you had quite the delay. Oh, did you? What's up, Divine? See you soon. Oh, I might have had some lag in there. Oof. Sorry about that. Kranik, goodbye. See you, Retro. Thank you, Fish, for coming by and having a good time. Divine Retro, heart to you. Sherlock 07, good fight. Dwayne, good to see you, brother. Keep lobbying for the good nerfs to the ship one day. The day is young in the Yule. See you, Mr. 556. Good fights today. Harvey says I have nothing to say. Well, you know, appreciate that you're here, man. Life's tough, and here's what I'll do. I'll keep being here for you if you, you know, get value out of it. FG says, gonna touch myself. Gross. See ya, buddy. Dross says, see ya, champ. Take care, friend. Thank you for the capitalism, he means. Is it a wicked clown? Alright, you're banned. I'll see you in a week. Retrofusion says, much love. Verse, take care. See everybody. Reactionaries are not welcome here. I don't know how to make that any more clear. Fuck off. I mean, for debate or whatever, I have nothing to say, but thanks. Oh, dude, I'm gonna debate you so hard. I'm gonna debate you so hard. You do it too? That's true. See ya, Harvey. See ya, Anna. Appreciate y'all. I'll be back before you know. Goodbye.